Yo, it's the Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with the AGP family, man. We just finished having a crazy conversation before we got on here, and now we're gonna have y'all version of the conversation. Y'all ready to go do this, guys?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
All right. Yes, the energy was real in that conversation before. We're here with the AGP family. We're here sitting back, having some good dialect about what's
Definitely
going
with some
on.
energy there.
Definitely. Yeah. I must say before we even get the introduction in, I ain't one for the bull crap. You're gonna miss that. You're gonna miss me with all of this
Nonsense.
pro talk that everybody used to try and push an agenda. We're gonna miss me with all of that tonight. We ain't taking none of that. But Razor, what's going on with you, my boy?
Man, I don't know, on a lighter note or a heavier pocket note, man, I filled my gas tank today. It was $75. I almost cried, man. I cried, man.
Balling, man. What's up, balling?
Right.
Man, 75.
It's like I knew you was filling your gas tank because I started crying.
Man, I was hurt, man. I looked at it, I was like, I'm filling up and I walk away to throw something in the trash. It was at 50. By the time I looked, it was like 75.
I spend that money on a good pair of shoes and can start walking.
Man,
Hey,
I'm about
put
to
my
invest
bicycle
in
together
one.
and put my bicycle together, and we here. We're here.
I gotta do $80 to fill my tank, man.
Man,
Man, it's
that's
rough out here in these
crazy,
streets.
man.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Lolina, what's going on with you?
Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday.
It
How
is
you guys?
Tuesday. It is Tuesday. How
That-
are you?
That's my calm voice.
That's your calm voice.
She gotta save the voice.
I don't use very often.
Short Missile, what's going on with you, brother?
Man, a good day, but it's a long day. Living and loving life. Tuesday, ready to have a discussion with the fine folks here. Hear what everybody have to say. Just come in and chill.
Definitely. See what's going on with you.
What's up? Blessed by the best. Happy to be here. Think I'm ready to start this conversation again. It's been going on for a couple days now, But hey, we definitely gotta do it up here on it. We gotta do it up here on the platform,
Gotta bring it to the people. Definitely gotta bring it to everyone. Yeah, man. We all know what's going on. You have to be living under a rock. Before I even start saying that, no pun intended, living under a rock. Miss what's going on, but no pun intended. When T was saying "blessed by the best" a while ago, I just remember when Sharp Man was doing it for her. He's like, "I got you, T. Go ahead."
He had it down pat too. Loved it. That's teamwork right there, man. That's
I was trying to help out.
Right there,
That's
man.
it. Trying to help out.
You said teamwork makes the dream work.
That's
Yes,
right.
it does.
You wasn't here, so I was putting in for her. That's it.
He
definitely
was making that dream work.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm putting on for her. That's all.
Going on, Corey. Yeah, let's start there.
What up?
Pick up.
Before I want to run through this real quick, because we're gonna show some of the stuff. Of course, I screenshot and took a couple of the stuff offline that people were showing, why they think it is. But who all believe that what took place Sunday night was real?
I'm on
Man, I'm still torn, man. I'm 50-50. One part believes and the next part don't, man. So
here's the real question.
Here's the real question.
Here's the real thing. Until both gentlemen come out and admit or absolutely say it wasn't real, it's gonna stand. They have to come out.
You have like a sound effect.
It's gonna stand with you.
Yeah, they have to come out and say it.
I really had it like in the back of my mind, like probably not. But I'm gonna tell you, when they posted that Jada is about to discuss it at the red table,
yeah,
it just immediately made me think that, this is probably capitalized. You know what I mean? Because why would Jada have to discuss it? This is Will's moment.
Well, I
Why
mean,
is
Corey, thanks for the
why is
donation, my
Oscar? Why
brother.
is Oscar opening an
What's up,
investigation?
Corey?
Thank you,
What,
Corey?
the Oscar don't know about it? They're not in
Because
on it
they
either?
don't know. They probably don't know. I'm pretty sure
Wow,
they don't
Brother,
know
hey,
either.
special.
Hey, why are we acting like we're in Hollywood and that we don't know that Hollywood do stuff all the time to make you
Yeah.
talk about? They say Will Smith's stream has went up like 300% since this thing happened.
I bet. This is like
Did he need it?
Chris
This is
Rock.
like
No,
Did he really need it?
need it?
Chris
Do rich
Rock.
people,
Chris Rock got.
do
That
Elon
one
Musk
night
need
they
more
did
money?
the whole 2 months they was on sale.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Chris Rock sold out so one ticket in one night more than he sold in 2 months while his tour thumb was going on. And you said, do they need it? Do rich people need more money? Of course they do.
Always.
Do they have to
Elon Musk.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right, let's
Elon
talk for a
Musk
second.
and Bill Gates want
Do
more
they have to
money.
create a fake controversy? Is what I'm asking.
They do it all the time. What you talking
Does that
about?
make sense though?
It
That's
works.
what
Are they?
Hollywood
Do they need more attention? Is what I'm asking.
Are
Do they
you
need more attention?
serious right now, short
I said, do they
man?
need more attention?
Wait,
Do
so
those
you
guys need more
do,
attention?
so you do
Are they
understand
something that they
it?
need to do
You
it?
do understand that in Hollywood, right? Sometimes there
I
are
know that
people.
part.
But wait, there are people who would rather create their own narrative instead of letting them find out about stuff. They create their own
Juicy Smollett needed
scenarios.
attention because he was off the show. That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That he was off the show. He needed attention, so he
Hey,
jumped up this
Sheree.
crazy thing. That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
Do those guys need attention like that? They don't. So
They always
until they come out and
do.
say it, I'm
Short
gonna
man, that's
understand.
their job. Their job, like
about,
that's
bro?
like asking, do you need to have internet to, you know what I mean? Will you keep working as a computer tech if we don't have internet anymore? That's what that's their
They're
thing is
entertainers.
entertainment.
You know,
Like,
and the thing is, we don't know if it's fake, but there is a high potential that it's fake.
It's
So
starting to
you
make
have
me.
people
And
in
like I
Hollywood-
said,
to
until
believe.
they come out and say it, I'm gonna let it
to
stand.
you.
Yeah,
To you.
I didn't say yeah. I'm saying I'm
Yeah.
gonna let
No,
it
I
stand.
mean,
I'm saying
hey,
yeah.
But
Yeah.
no,
So
what
stand.
you said was until they said it, then like it's law.
Yeah,
That's why I keep
they-
saying
they
to you.
come-
Well,
To
they're
a lot
the
of
ones
people,
involved.
not
They're the ones
thinking the same
involved in
way
it.
you think it.
Okay, they're the ones that's involved in it. So
No, we the ones that watching it. We the ones that watching it.
You know, I think it's probably
we see all
going
two
too
different things
far. It's going
There you go.
too far now. But
Interpretation.
I don't even know if it's gone too far.
I mean,
we just saw Jussie Smollett. Juicy. Juicy Smollett did a whole stage robbery, beat up.
They
MAGA
have
hat.
all these stars, everybody else discussing why it's wrong, why it shouldn't have happened, and who knows what.
Dude, it's
Everybody out there
Hollywood. What
giving
you
their 2
think they
cents
gonna
on it.
say? What you think they gonna come out and say? And those who know probably gonna know are probably a part of it. What you think they gonna come out and say? Man, this is fake. So we're gonna go ahead and let y'all know it's fake right now. What if that's not what they want y'all to know?
Mm-mm.
Like, come on, man.
So it's a conspiracy then.
It's so far fetched to believe
I wish I was there.
I'm not
This
saying
is
it's far-fetched.
definitely
Come on,
a conspiracy. I mean, the people who were there, they were convinced that it was real.
Some of them were because
Yeah.
if you
Well,
watch
I mean, most people didn't.
a lot
Most
of them
people,
are saying it's not real. A lot of them are still saying they
Yeah.
don't believe it's real.
they're all
Yeah,
actors.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
they are
yeah,
all
yeah,
actors. How can you? That's all I'm gonna say, short man. We're not saying this is definitely fake. I'm not saying that.
That's what I hear some people
But-
saying. I hear some people
but
saying
with them being-
it's 100% fake. That's what I hear people
Okay,
saying.
but with them being
Who you heard say
actors,
that?
you yourself have to agree. There's
that
a
on the internet.
there's
Think
a
it's fake,
possibility
100%.
that
Because
it's
that's what they believe. Just like you believe it's 100% real.
No,
So you just
it's like I said.
no.
until-
What you said was until they said it's not real. So that means you believe it's 100% real.
Let
That's
it
your
stand.
words you using.
I'm gonna let it stand. I didn't say 100%.
Your
I'm gonna let
words.
it
You
stand.
said until they said it's fake. That's
I'm
what
gonna let
you
it
said.
I
stand.
thought we was using
Exactly.
our
So that means you 100% believe it's real. That's what that means.
I didn't use the term 100%.
Well, you don't have to use it. Your words.
I said
Your
I'm gonna let
words
it stand.
dictate what you said.
I mean, you can insinuate.
I'm not insinuating.
You can
I'm not
infer.
insinuating. In any
you can
court
make-
of
you can
law,
make an
if you go to the
inference.
court of law and tell me that, hey, the water in the water bottle, I had the water bottle in my hand the whole time and all the water was gone. Either you throw it out or you drink it. One of the two. You still responsible for the water.
I'm
You
gonna let it
can't
stand.
change the theory of the story.
All that says, I'm gonna let it stand.
Negative.
I'm gonna let it stand. Whatever you want to judge that to mean, I'm gonna let it stand.
That's what you judging it to mean.
I said
You
let it
claim-
stand.
you
Let it
claiming
stand don't
one
mean,
different
I believe it
thing.
or don't believe it. I said I'm gonna let it stand.
You claiming a whole bunch of different things, but what you said was one thing that you 100% believe it. That's what your words stand for.
I said I'm gonna let it stand.
Well, that's what your words stand for.
I
No
never use
pun
100%,
intended.
but I'm gonna let it stand. If you want that to mean 100%, let it mean 100%. But I'm gonna let it stand though.
Well, it mean 100% to everybody, because that's what you said.
Okay, well, let everybody let me 100%. I'm gonna let it stand.
But anyway,
That's gonna stand. That's what it's gonna
so
do.
it's like when I hear people say, you know, I mean, Will Smith is an actor, one of the best actors in Hollywood.
True that.
He does 90% of his own stunt.
He saw him play a boxer.
The dude that exactly the dude that trained him to throw punches did a video on YouTube showing you how this is fake. The dude that trained him, not some dude that's just making up a story. A guy that actually trained Will Smith to throw fake punches and to throw hits so that he hits you, but you don't get, makes a lot of noise, looks as real as possible, but doesn't hurt you as much, or showing you that this is fake. But and then he said the same thing. You suckers can believe what y'all want to believe, though. I just showed y'all.
So I got a question. How are we gonna talk about something that's fake then?
I'm gonna say.
How are we gonna discuss something that's fake? That's what I'm trying to figure out then.
Because
I mean, it looks
fake. What you're doing right now, you're reaching, and your arms can't get to it. Stop it.
So we supposed to discuss something that's fake?
Of course we don't know if it's fake. How you know it's fake?
I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's real, but you know it's fake. I don't know if it's real, but you know it's fake.
Having this conversation because we don't know. That's the point.
That's what I said. I'm gonna let it stand. Let it stand can mean anything. Let it stand where it's at.
Yeah, you talking
interpretation, right? It's up to interpretation.
You talking like somebody that's trying to prove a point, but you're really not.
I don't have a point to prove. That's what
exactly. That's my point.
I'm gonna sit back and let y'all talk about it because I'm not gonna talk about something that's fake.
All right. So anyway, so the whole thing to me is like people was like, "Yo, Will Smith, how Will Smith do this? He's an actor, an A-class actor in Hollywood." So it baffles me for people to believe that this could not possibly be real.
Chris Rock played one heck of a crackhead too. That's not.
He played multiple different phases. Yeah, he played multiple different phases of acting. He had to go to classes, school. Come on, man. You know, it just.
When I first saw it, I was like, you know what? That's fake. Like it's fake. And then like I Googled and saw all the news articles and read some articles, and they were speaking about it like it was real. So in my mind, I was like, okay, it's real, you know. But I still had it in the back of my mind. But today when I saw that Jada is now taking it to her red table, it was like, bing, hold on. Maybe they are really capitalizing on all this because I know my Facebook and my Instagram and my TikTok, all of my social medias have been flooded all day nonstop about it. You know what I mean? You know, they pockets doing better. All they pockets doing better. So it is a possibility. I can't say it is.
Everything, ticket sales going up. I mean, the thing is, we don't know, but it makes for a great conversation. Well, we're going to sit here and act like it doesn't make for a great conversation. Like, come on, man. That's the reason why we do this, is to have conversation.
Lola, you just looked at the memes.
I just watched the when they released the first clip was just, you know, the slap, but then when they released the second part when he was yelling from the audience, I was like, oh shoot.
Yeah, he went old school on that one.
He had to get that off his chest.
He went old school on that one.
Let me get it off my chest real quick.
Yeah. So, you know, it is something that I mean, as it's also called acting.
Yeah, and I seen Will Smith.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching. You know, I'm gonna show y'all something. This is right after. This is right after Will Smith was getting it off his chest. You see the laughs and the grins and the pattings and all this type of stuff.
He looked pretty serious.
No, that's a laugh.
He looked pretty serious in the middle.
But that's a laugh on the right and that's a laugh on the left. Yeah, it looked pretty serious because, you know, maybe if Tyler saying something to him, or maybe the laugh just, I mean, him and his wife was there rubbing heads right after it happened.
I saw a thing, not a thing, but Lil Duval was saying like, because people like, oh, Chris Rock is, you know, he has the ultimate professionalism, blah blah blah. But Lil Duval was saying like, what could you do in that situation? Because nobody on earth is expecting Will Smith to come up.
Definitely not. Yeah, I mean,
I don't.
But you would have still
Listen,
reacted, man. I'm
did
sorry.
he think he was gonna whisper to him? Because that's what it looked like he was gonna whisper something to him.
I don't know.
He
I
leaned
can't say
into
for
him.
certain. I
Where
can't
these
say for
guys
certain I
come from?
had that
Yeah,
kind
he
of
leaned
I
in
don't
for
know
the
where these
composure.
guys come
Chris
from
Rock.
that
He was laughing.
don't know somebody gonna do something to you. If you see a man approaching you, before we even
He
get
thought he
there,
was gonna be
You
cordial
see,
about it, like he was gonna be
when
collegial
that
about it,
hand, you
like
see when
nice.
that hand
Like,
come back, because that
we got a
wasn't
little bit,
no cute.
off track of the conversation because with the back and forth about is it real or not. Um,
let it stand, let it stand.
you can stand on your neck.
Short
No
man
matter
about the
what y'all
Will
say,
Smith.
let it stand,
Look,
baby,
short
let it
man. I'm in the
stand.
middle.
Just let it stand.
Don't Will Smith me because I'm in the middle.
Just let it stand,
Let me
baby, let it stand.
Hey, that's one thing everybody that knows me know. You might can Will Smith, but what happened after you Will Smith?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the thing people don't realize.
Violence is
Like
never the
That's
key,
the
guys.
thing.
it's
I have
easy.
never
It's easy to
experienced it, but if you like be like in shock, like what just
Hey,
happened?
and well,
I
He
mean,
did look like he was in
yeah,
shock.
yeah,
He
yeah,
looked real
he was
shocked.
stunned.
I guess
Personally,
that's a
I haven't
female.
experienced that type of shock,
I
but
guess
I think
that's a
it exists.
female perspective of it. Because if a man tell me he was in shock after another man, I'm so disappointed in this whole situation that I can't even I can't even have good conversations about it when I reach to the Chris Rock part. Now, before we even get to the Chris Rock part, because I had a breakdown that I wanted to get to, but the back and forth about the is it real or not, I even really thought it was gonna. I didn't really think we was gonna get to a back and forth on the is it real or not part because it wasn't that really serious. But the whole aspect of I see online where people are saying I want my man to do this for me, I want my man to do that for me. That really triggered something with me watching it, and I saw a lot of women encouraging women to tell their man to go run out there and be Superman for them. And I thought
And get killer end up in jail, huh?
exactly. And I thought that was
makes a lot of sense.
It's so many
that's
different
disgusting.
things. Like
That's
was
disgusting to me to see that type of stuff.
So you see the damage, right? Whether it's real or fake, you see the damage.
I was actually told by a woman in my DMs after going back and forth that I'm single, and so I don't even know how a man's supposed to treat a woman. Like people were getting really personal about this kind of situation.
I've seen a post like that too. But my thought is this: one, yes, absolutely, I want my man to protect me at all costs. But when I'm saying that, I'm not saying go out here and walk around and slap the shit out of everybody you see. That's not what I'm saying. But I am absolutely saying yes, protect me at all costs.
He could have walked up there and picked up the mic and said something. You know what I mean? He could have waited till afterwards. You know what I mean? That's not like you don't. This is what I'm gonna say. I want my man to protect me at all costs. But as his woman, I'm gonna do the exact same. And if his life comes into jeopardy because of me, I'm gonna protect my man at all costs. I'm gonna suck it in, and I'm not gonna let that humiliation take my man away from me, whether it be in jail, whether it be in the grave, whether it be losing Oscars. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. We have to protect our man the same way we want them to protect. Like that's stupid. Like I can't see my man just doing that for
I'm saying is totally different from what y'all seeing because that's not what
you don't mean violence. You don't mean violence.
No, I choose violence in every situation. Absolutely. No me.
But you have to look at
that free spirit. Go ahead, Lola.
Yeah, I think we missed it.
But listen,
the point that people are missing here is that whenever you in a relationship with your spouse, you ain't supposed to be telling your spouse or putting your spouse in a situation where they have to defend you. In fact, if your spouse have to go on a situation where if something happened to you that doesn't cause any detriment to you, it's probably a best idea you don't tell your spouse, and you should know your spouse in a way that you know how your spouse is going to react to certain
I
things.
agree with that, but I
So
have a question
why
about
would I tell you something that's gonna potentially put your life in danger? Because that's what it actually is.
So are we saying that we think that Jada may will do this fake scenario? Is that what we're gathering
But we're
from?
not talking about it as it being fake right now. And
Well, he's
we
fake
feel
or real.
like
Are we saying that
Jada, yeah, we
they
feel
can
like Jada
Jada
had
they,
a
was
part to
they
accused.
can
play.
Yes,
hold
I
her?
Yes, of
hundred,
course.
I
So
a
Yes,
hundred
definitely,
percent believe
That's
definitely,
that.
that's what we're saying.
definitely.
We're
Yeah,
not that far yet.
that's that.
We
Yeah,
can't hear
I
you,
ain't
so
saying she said go
you can't
do
hear me.
it.
right,
Can't hear
because
you
I
now.
don't feel
yeah,
like in this situation, I don't feel like that was
Yeah,
her
we
that
hearing
made
you
him
now. We
do that.
hearing you now.
He felt like he needed to protect her.
All
He
right.
felt like he needed
No,
to do
no,
that. I
he
don't know.
laughed at
he,
he laughed at the
he
joke, and
lied.
then she looked at him, and he saw. To me, he saw the pain in his woman's eyes, and
Right.
he felt
Is it?
compelled to get up and
Yeah,
do
he felt
something.
like he was
But
protecting her.
even if he felt like that, me as his woman, I would have been like, "Nah, baby, I'm
I don't feel
hurt."
like
You
she
know what
put,
I mean?
I don't feel like
But
she put no battery in his back to do that. He saw the pain, so that was his choice. I don't feel like she did
no, she didn't.
something to
She didn't.
make him do
I
that. That's what
definitely
I'm saying.
think
I
she had
don't
a
agree with
part.
the
I
first part.
definitely
So,
I
think
don't
she had
think
a
I
part
don't
to
but
think
play.
she
here's the
did.
thing,
I'm
though.
not. Yeah, I'm not saying she
Here's the
did it
thing,
in
though.
that manner. I
But
just feel like
the
she
girls
should
who
have.
the girls who what I gather that you're talking about is like there are women who go out and they do stuff intentionally, and then
No, that's not.
somebody
Nope.
come back to
Nope.
them,
No,
That's
and
not
then
what I'm
they want
talking
their
about.
man to run
Nope.
up on that person.
Nope. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm
Okay.
talking about you being on the street, having an
Mhm.
altercation with a man, and run home to your man and tell him that, hey, so and so up the street just said so and this and
That's
that
what
and
I
that
just
to me,
said, Sean.
and then he goes up the street.
That's literally
He
what I
goes
just
up the
said.
street. That's not what you said.
I
You
did. I
said
just
you
said
said
you
that the
get in a
girl is
situation.
starting the
You
situation. She wasn't
I
starting
didn't say
anything.
she started. I
It
said she
could
was
be.
in a
Well, let me
situation.
finish what
So
I'm
we're
saying.
saying the
It could
exact
be
same
any.
thing.
It could be anything. What I'm saying is she goes up there, let her man know what's going on. He goes up there. What you think? What's the winning situation in that?
Right.
What's the winning
That's
situation of you
yeah.
coming home and telling me
You said the
you
same
just
thing.
got in an argument with a dude up the street that ain't gonna do nothing to you other than argue with you? What's the winning probability there?
That's exactly what I said. That's what I was saying. The same exact thing. I was just
It
saying.
didn't sound like that to me. So,
Well, I'm
but
telling you
anyway,
what I was saying. Your interpretation of it is not what I was saying.
well, you're telling me it didn't sound like that. So
Okay.
so
Well,
what I was saying is that the scenario is you can't come to me and tell me certain things, especially you're supposed to know your spouse.
correct.
You know whether it's your girlfriend or your boyfriend, you know how they're gonna react in certain situations. I'm not gonna come home and tell my girl. I don't want my girl to go fight nobody for me. I don't want my girl to step to a girl if I'm arguing with her. I want her to keep walking unless somebody is literally putting us in danger. I want her to keep walking because I'm the defense mechanism in the whole situation. I'm holding us down however the situation go. You go ahead and keep walking. I'm here on the outside to make sure that you're protected still. Don't put me in a situation where you're gonna stop, turn around, and try to entice the problem. That's what we say. But what you asked earlier if we were thinking that she was a part of it, I definitely think she's a part of it. She doesn't have to tell Will, hey, go out there and punch him in his face. You have certain women that are in people's life that they sit back and the certain reaction that they give you, you know what they want you to do. Certain
yeah,
things that they say to you, they know how you're going to react with certain movements and certain vibes that you put off. If you sit in a place, if you're your lady out and you at some of your friends' house and she don't like them, the minute she start giving you these conversations, the boring look, all right, my boys,
time to
I'm gonna see
go.
y'all. I'm gonna see y'all next week when we link up again. You already know that vibe already. So when she gives Will the certain look of disgust or the certain look of yo, I'm gonna punch this, yo, this is irritating me. He
I felt
feels
like
like
that
I
was
gotta come to
pain.
her defense, and she knows this.
I felt like it was pain and embarrassment.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
this is
think
what
he
I'm
saw the
saying.
pain, and
Yeah,
he react.
yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
but yeah, if you see a pain and like, okay, she could feel a pain, but that's not how you go about doing the situation. And you got to look at this right now. There's a lot of mothers and dads, sons that's in the grave right now because of this situation. Take this situation out of Hollywood, because we don't. I don't know if it's fake or not. Take that out of Hollywood. insert it in a club.
But we ain't even
Insert
worried
it
if it's
in,
fake or not now.
yeah,
We thought
yeah,
this
yeah,
situation is a
yeah,
great situation for
yeah.
conversation. And
Right.
we talk
And
about it as it's real.
as
Yeah,
it's
all you gotta
real.
say, is
Right.
let it
Right.
stand.
So
That's
But
it. Let it
another
so
stand.
so
Man, hey,
so
F
so
your
protecting a
so
stands,
woman
so
mother.
doesn't
Hey,
have to mean
F your
physical.
stands, mother.
Protecting a
so
woman could
so
be
so
okay.
so
This is
so
happening, so let's
so
roll.
but listen, like when you have your woman there and something happened, she has to protect you too, because even at me as a friend with Sean and Shortman, if something happens to me, and I'm gonna think about a situation like, let me call Sean or Shortman something, and I know what the situation the outcome that might come out of it, so I might say, hey, I'm not going to do that, because I'm possibly putting their life in danger, something that's going to happen, something that's going to be in jail, and this is my friend, so I'm thinking about him. You know what I mean? So if you got your woman and she ain't thinking about you like that, you don't need to be her, because what I look at the situation, I'm like, Jada, once Will got up, Jada should have intervened and stopped him. Because
Yeah.
what is violence? We're looking at he putting his hands on another man, and most women is going to be like, okay, because I hear the scenario, most women are going to be like, okay, yeah, he deserves a slap, but what's the limit on violence? What if Chris Rock pulled out a gun and shot Will right there? What would have happened? Everybody like, no, he went too far. You went too far. No, that's unacceptable. You shouldn't have did that. But what we put a limit on violence. The best thing was to do is to avoid it, and I think that's what Sean's trying to say.
Past
Avoid
that,
the situation.
you fed up. You fed up.
All right.
I
Yeah.
mean, no, but just because you're fed up, all right, you're all right, Lola.
You
You
just
said
have to
no,
take what comes
but
back.
all right, listen to me right here. You're fed up, right?
Mhm.
You go and you get your man to go and do something. He end up he
Dead.
end up killing a man, or him killing, something. You're right. It could go either way. He could be the one in the grave, or he could kill somebody. What what's the outcome? What was
And,
the
Yeah, what's
because
the end of that?
Like,
yeah.
is he gonna go smack
and
everybody else
you
for the rest of their
you have
lives who
to
say
be
something
able
about
to
Jada?
accept the outcome of it in
All
any
right.
situation. Whatever
Yeah.
it is that you choose to do, whatever situations you put yourself in or choose to create, you have to also be willing to accept the consequences of those situations.
So all right. So you accept the situation. He is dead. Somebody's dead. Somebody's in jail. What was the outcome? Because you're probably never going to see that man again. You know.
Right, and that's what I'm
So
saying.
I can
So
see
I'm not
I can
saying that
see
when you
I
do
can
that.
see my man I can see my man defending me because someone's trying to cause me bodily harm. Then yes, you defend me with violence, you return violence with violence. But I'm not about to have my man going and smacking or trying to fight every single man who says something
Every
disrespectful. That's
conversation
putting my
doesn't
man in the grave. You know what I mean? And this wasn't a situation where like they were out on the streets. This was like he's making
high
jokes.
society.
Like, yeah, like you on
Where
national
you at with the
TV in front of
RE
everybody.
with
In
standing
front of
on it? Then I
everybody.
got a
You know
good
what I mean?
standing on it joke, and you ain't came in. I'm waiting for you to run in with the standing on it so I can
Oh,
run my
All
joke.
right.
And you ain't
Let me jump in here. I've been observing everybody. Great conversation, obviously. Uh, I'm gonna pull a OJ on this one. If it really happened. So if it really happened, I'm
this
just
is
saying,
how I would do it.
yeah, right. It's bad enough. It's two black men. You know what I'm saying? The
That's the
optics are
worst
ugly.
part.
You're on TV. The optics are ugly. The world's looking at you. You have the whole community looking at you, and this happens. In that instance, it looks like we have lack of emotional intelligence, where we can't sit there and take a ribbon, take a joke, however poor it may have been, however ill-advised it may have been, that we couldn't sit there and weather it, and then afterwards deal with it like real gentlemen, right?
Exactly.
So with that part of it, I'm just saying I respect both of them. So and so if it was real, I'm not gonna choose side because I respect both of them, right? So I
And
just think
yeah.
the joke wasn't funny and what Will did wasn't funny.
Hey,
I think
I
two
wasn't
wrongs don't make
really
a right in this
upset.
case.
I wasn't really upset.
about the joke.
I wasn't really upset that Will snapped. You know what I mean? Like, even if he snapped, he snapped. You know what I mean? I don't what I'm seeing, what disgusted me, what made me more upset was how everybody was so happy with it. You know what I mean? Everybody was excited to see a black man on the stage smacking another black man. I wonder how many people would have really honestly had this much stand for your wife had it been Brad Pitt who walked up on the stage and smacked Chris Rock. Heck no. Ain't no white guy gonna walk up on the stage and smack Chris Rock and all of the black community say, yeah, he's standing for his wife. Yeah. That's not gonna happen. And why is it okay right now? We shouldn't glorify that violence. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what upset me. You know what Will did. What Will did, I can't judge him. He's a human being. You know what I mean? He made a bad decision. I will never judge him.
Violence is also not funny.
You know but the people I'm a judge his wife because she should have calmed her man down. She should have gave him that. She should put her hand on him and said, "Baby, you don't need to do this." You know what I mean? She should have protected. Yeah, she should have protected her king. That's how I wholeheartedly feel.
She should have grabbed a seatbelt. She should have grabbed a seatbelt like this. You know what I'm saying?
You go up there.
You know what I mean?
Hold on.
You should have said, "You go up there. I'm calling August."
See. That's a dirtbag move, though. That's a dirtbag move. That's a dirtbag move right there.
But he didn't do that. He didn't do that. He didn't do that. I don't even think the joke was that.
It wasn't even. He thought it was funny. He thought it was funny, and he turned and he looked at his wife, and he saw the pain in her eyes, and he just felt the need overwhelmingly, probably because he's dealt with her insecurities the way we haven't.
From his seat to all the way up there to smack.
It was a long walk. And how did he walk away? How did he smack? How did he smack a man and walk away like George Jefferson? He didn't even turn back around at any time.
Lola, you got a lot of reading to do.
I'm ready.
Then be big up yourself. I didn't even realize you were up here. Let's hit some of these reading real quick.
Good night, AGP family. That's not fake, and I don't care what them or anyone say. I'm with you, short man. That's not fake at all. Will Smith is the worst idiot ever. No, he ain't. Wait.
That be just a Will Smith hater.
Oh gosh.
No, he really is.
Oh wow. No idea. Hey, listen, man. I respect both of those guys, and it's just a shame that it's being.
Hey,
the community. Like, I just think everybody, the world.
They on the phone right now talking about. Yeah, you see them talking about us. That's what
and that's horrible.
They ain't even on the phone. They looking at they pay go up. That's what they watching. Everything going up. Jada getting the red table ready and together. She about to get millions and millions of views on that.
Facebook like her a bigger check. So Facebook like, whoa, this treatment.
Chris Rock getting all the sympathy promotion right now. This is why I'm kind of, maybe.
Guess what it did, though? It's destroying our community, though. It's making our community look horrible. People are glorifying it. Women are out there saying, "My man need to do this for me."
But they didn't. But what they did didn't bring it out. What people said themselves did. You know what I mean? Like you can't. That situation, whether it be real, fake, or anything, it's like a movie. You know what I mean? Regardless, it's Hollywood. Everything to me in Hollywood is like a movie, like we don't really get to see the real ins and outs, even if it's a reality show. So
I lost respect for both of them suckers. I've been losing a lot of respect for Will.
I respect Chris Rock.
And that whole thing, I can't respect no man that let a man smack him in the face and do absolutely nothing about that.
I can respect.
I mean, he was too professional. He was too professional.
He was at work. He was composed. He knew that man had some serious issues.
I don't care.
And
he was composed.
You a grown man. Ain't no way another grown man gonna come.
But hey, he had a fist back here. He didn't throw it. He had a fist back here. He didn't throw it.
Oh wow!
He didn't throw it.
That's okay, short man.
That's
right
what's
that's the part that make me think that it's not real because
he had a fist back there.
He did. He had his fist ready. He had his Chris Rock did have his fist ready. Yeah. I will say that.
That's the part that perplexes me.
But remember, he's an actor and a comedian. He can ad lib. He can add it, right? So you're like, oh.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Even only that, Lola. Immediately you turn around and walk away like you know there ain't gonna be no
George
reaction.
Jefferson.
Right.
He walked away like.
Nothing. Hey,
because back in the hood, he He'd got donkey punch. He'd got donkey punch in the back of the head. Somebody would have got him. He'd have got donkey punch and walked away.
You don't do when you throw a punch. When you throw a
He'd
punch,
have got donkey punch and he walked away.
you go in defense stand because you expecting. Yeah, he about to throw.
He would have got a Bruce Leroy in the back when he walked away. Come on.
Act like he was LeBron James. He act like he was LeBron James at that press conference. All he needed was that purse, and he just turned around.
Yo, I'm telling you,
he was laughing while he was getting smacked.
Yeah. And Will laughed while he was walking away.
Yeah, he was
while he was walking away. I read this one, Lola.
Okay, I know the show is getting more attention than he has in a long time. Yeah, he got them sales too. Will is innocent.
True that.
Will innocent. Oh man, y'all stupid.
All we gotta do, guys, is let it stand.
I thought I was nosy.
Man, I missed my stand joke.
Oh, sorry. I was reading. I threw you off.
I'm gonna get him next time.
Short man said, "Let it stand before he go Will Smith on you." If that's a fake slap, then Chris Rock needed a better fake joke because there is no way that was staged. It looked like he caught Chris Rock off guard because who would have thought you'd be slapped while emceeing the Oscars? Jada controls Will and gonna take advantage of this.
That was a wild moment for real though. It was a real wild moment. Definitely was.
You gonna catch these hands or the blicky coming out?
I don't respect no man that and I think a lot of people be missing the whole point of the conversation. It's not that we're saying you shouldn't defend your women because ain't no man I know ain't gonna defend their women. What I'm saying is don't put me in a situation.
You saying that ain't the case right there to defend nobody.
Not even that.
Not in that way.
You just know that certain situations don't call for you to tell a person to do anything for you. You being like Razor said, certain situation, when you call somebody, it's gonna escalate. You know that there's a problem. Razor, you know me for years.
You just lost all kind of cool.
Exactly. Let it be something serious. Like defend me for the serious stuff. You know what I mean?
If right or wrong, if I insulted a man, woman, or do whatever I did to her man come and slap me in the mouth. What you think gonna happen next?
Hey, it's not gonna end pretty, man. It's not gonna end pretty.
And that's the point I'm trying to make. If it's a situation where you can leave alone, you leave it alone. If it's a situation like you have a girl that constantly disrespecting you, and your girl can wash her. Well, why? Why I'm gonna put my girl in a situation to put herself in problem?
Doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you're not gonna put your girl in a situation because even if I'm not. And even if I have my girl and another girl is going to attack my girl, you think I'm going to be like,
I'm going to be like, oh, you got to have it.
No, it's two girls. No, you're not
people
touching her.
People think it's big and bad to do it. No, it's better not to do it. It's bigger not to do it.
Yeah, it's bigger to walk away.
The people that are talking like, I love that. Basically, they're saying, I love to die more than I love life. Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. I don't care what a man do. I'm gonna run out there and I'm gonna make sure he don't disrespect my wife. You're gonna die, nigga.
You're gonna have your man. How would you feel if you have your man run out there for something stupid to defend you over? You know what I mean? He loses his life, and then who's gonna defend you then?
Not even that. He loses.
Like who's gonna defend you then?
6 months later, she got a new man. You dead.
She gonna put him
exactly. She gonna do the same thing to him. All her men, all your life, you're gonna have to fight for me because I'm
the Black Widow.
Serious talk, guys. There's way too many black men in the grave for this same.
It really is.
Right,
it really is.
I know
most definitely
4 or 5 off the hand, off the head. And I know been in this situation.
And a lot of them are in jail right now too.
Exactly.
In jail right now too.
So talking about
and I hate to say it, but the majority of the ones in jail, the girl ain't even with him no more.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And when you're dead,
they get to book and she got a new man.
Exactly.
Hello.
Hello.
That's how she got rid of. That's how she got rid of him.
She said, Lola, what happened to that dude that you said was trying to holler at me and you told him I had a man?
Give him my number.
But you know what? There is a bigger conversation that needs to be had about even knowing men how to, especially black men, learning how to interact with black men, and being able to not
Listen,
being
man.
pushed
You know,
like a gig and just go off. You got to make assessment.
I
So
just
That's
feel
how I
like
feel.
he okay. I feel like he may have snapped, but what I'm saying is though, there's more composure than that available in that guy, man. I mean, looking at your woman, I get that she's sitting there and maybe she
It
had this
ain't
look
just that
like,
though.
are you
It's
gonna
been
do something or whatever?
building.
Yeah.
He.
yeah,
It was just at this moment.
I
This
think
was the
something happened
situation
prior
that
to this to
pushed
build
him
him up to
over.
the moment.
Nah,
Like you have
yeah,
to. Okay, this is
we've
what
been
I think.
seeing what's been
I
happening.
think. I
yeah,
Yeah.
mean,
We've
like
seen what's been happening to
yeah,
apparently,
yeah,
build it
apparently
up.
too, like
Situationship, et
Jada.
cetera, et cetera, et cetera,
Not
and
just
all
Exactly.
kind
that.
of other
Like
stuff. Okay,
Jada probably has like
fair enough.
behind the, because they let us see what they want to see behind closed doors. This probably really does really affect her and her insecurities.
Maybe she
It
emasculate.
may very well
Maybe she
could.
emasculate him or
So
something. Maybe
as a
that's what it
husband,
is.
no,
Behind
as a
closed doors.
husband, if you're sitting there and you're watching your wife every day struggle with
Mhm.
something that the world can't see, and then the joke comes across and you laugh, but then you look at your wife and she's distraught.
Right.
He may have just really felt compelled to go over there and do something.
But you know what would have
I
been better.
agree.
You know what would
But
have
he
been better,
should have
guys.
done. It would
You know
have
what would
been
have been
better if
better
he would have grabbed the mic from
if
Chris
no
Rock
no no.
and said, "Yo,
No,
It'd
this
been better if they'd
hurt
have both
my
got up and
life."
walked. If they'd have both got
And
up and
that's the
walked
way
out.
to defend
If
your
they both
wife.
got up and
That's
walked
the
out,
way
that'd
to
have been better.
defend your wife. That would
They'd
have
have
been
both
better
left.
too.
he
That'd be
could have
better.
wait. Go ahead
I'm
and say
saying
what
if
you're
he
saying,
felt the
OG.
need to get on the stage.
I was saying what would have been better, more dignified, is they both got up and walked out after that joke. If
I-
to make a statement
I
on it.
would have respected that more.
Even that, but
Yeah,
just people
make a
crack jokes.
statement.
These award shows are known for people getting crack jokes on.
yeah.
And
It's
your
Mhm.
skin gotta be a little thicker.
yeah,
Your
You
skin
know,
gotta be a little
yeah.
thicker.
And
Yeah.
you a comedian, you a slash
They
kind
be
of
hitting the
comedian
back of
yourself.
layers.
That
yeah,
you a kind of comedian yourself, so you should
Yeah.
know these are jokes. And not even only that, because I don't even want to represent it as just we talking about Will in itself. We talking about the accumulative of men
Yeah,
feeling
there's a bigger
that, hey,
context. There's a broader
yeah,
context.
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's
I'm
a
a
broader.
superhero and I'm
Yeah.
gonna run out there and I'm gonna do. Of course, there's no way on earth I'm saying not defend your women.
Right.
Nobody's saying that. Absolutely
That's
No,
not
not.
what
Nobody's
I'm
saying
yeah,
that.
saying. But
Yeah.
what I'm
yeah.
saying is there's and I'm not even going to
You
touch the
have to
part
make
that
an
Razor was saying
assessment.
that we need to have better dialect because I ain't even reached that stage yet in my life. What I'm saying is, you my girl, you supposed to be looking out for my best interest. Don't put
That's
me in a
Mhm.
right.
situation that you know I'm going to react to. I don't
Exactly.
care about I have friends that telling me I don't care, dog. I'm gonna hold my It's you. I don't even I don't even like to even talk to them when they telling me that foolish because
But even
I,
even when you saying that though, you never know what you're gonna do until you in the situation. So they can say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that," and
exactly.
then when the
But
Exactly.
situation
So that's why I
what
don't
troubled
always
me though,
tell you
like
certain things. Don't
like I
unless your
felt
life is in jeopardy. Don't just keep certain things to
comes,
yourself because you
Yeah,
already
everything
know how I'm
don't
gonna
definitely.
react.
gotta get told.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything don't
You
gotta get
have to
told.
know. You have to know your person, and
Right.
you have to try to protect
I
your
mean,
man in the best way you know how to. You
that's
know
both your jobs to protect each other
yeah,
and
Yeah.
not
you have
send
to
each other
protect
into
your
bad
yeah,
situations, right?
yeah,
That's both their jobs.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, yo, it's not a hard what you would call calculation for me. It's really simple. uh, I look at it just as this. You should always protect your women. Your woman should always feel safe with you. But
definitely.
you having a minuscule argument with somebody don't mean that I should lose my life. Because 90% of the time, that's what's gonna happen. Either I'm gonna take this dude life or he gonna take my life. Because it's gonna escalate to a way what I hear a lot of my friends talking and talking all this and talking to that, and they've never even shot a gun at a person before.
Talking
And I'm
reckless.
saying to myself,
Talking reckless,
what
right?
you
Well,
talking
that's
Yeah,
the ones that
yeah,
they gonna do it. They
Yeah.
gonna
yeah,
they're gonna be,
yeah,
they the most
Talking
dangerous
reckless.
one.
And
yeah,
I'm on the phone with some of them today, and it just got to a point where they're like, "Yo, bro, you ain't saying nothing." I'm like, "Cause it's a waste." Like I go back and forth with y'all because it's an easy conversation to have because it makes sense. But when you start talking about stuff that you ain't never did, and you ain't gonna do just because
What's the
you
point?
have 5 or 6 guns, don't mean you're gonna do nothing, brother. Relax.
People think
Right.
because you have when you're able
The
to use it
situation is
just
so
because you have it.
simple that you could that you don't even have to take certain situation to certain place because it's not that
Not
big.
that
It's not that
serious.
deep.
Yeah.
Not
It's
that
not that deep.
serious.
It's really not.
If a dude hurting your spouse, of course, you're supposed to
That's
take all
different.
actions and defend her. If she arguing with a dude down the street about literally nothing, That's a conversation.
I
that
mean,
should be
I
had.
mean,
Yeah.
let's say the joke was in poor taste and it was awful. That's
It
still not a
was.
fighting matter. That's still not a fighting
Well,
matter. That's
one
not a
thing I
fighting matter.
learned
It's not a fighting
about
matter.
this
Don't make sense.
was
That's playground stuff right there.
you could talk about a man's wife and the matter of her sex, her figure, even her complexion.
Not her
But
hair.
don't you dare talk about a black man's wife's
I
hair.
mean,
That's what I
he
learned.
did the
Because
good
they
hair thing, right?
drag,
He
they
did the
have
good hair
dragged
documentary.
Jada. They have dragged Jada through so much
Yeah,
with
they back on her
everything
side.
and him. You
Hold
know
on,
what I mean?
hold
But
on.
then the hair that
That's
was
Jada's fault though. She the one that put her business out there to everybody.
I know.
Yeah, that's her fault.
Jada, to me, she's not supporting her man. You know what I mean? Because if you can have your man be cool, calm, and collect through the entire time that everybody's talking about your entanglement without walking up and smacking
I
somebody,
mean, that should have been somebody. That's a smack
why?
conspiracy, baby.
Why at this point,
If
when you see your man going to defend you, why didn't you grab his arm? Why didn't Will, if he looked at his wife and she really was really that hurt, why didn't he console her first? Why did he immediately think to jump up and go smack Chris Rock?
I just think, like you said, I think Lola said it. This is just one more thing that added to that bridge. This is the last straw, pushed him over the edge, and he was not going to sit there and be shown to be anything other than what he is, a man.
Yeah, we saw Fresh Chris. We saw him break. That's what I feel like. We saw him break.
We saw him snap.
We saw him break, and people took happiness out of it. You know what I mean? They were happy to see this cool, calm, collect man. Yeah, they were very excited to see him.
Disgusting, man. Disgusting.
You know what I mean? People are like, oh, that's the real. Y'all got the real Will coming out. That is not the real Will.
That is not the real Will. Stop that. That is
Stop
not the real Will.
That is not the real Will. Y'all
remember Jiggy with it. Nah.
Yeah, exactly.
They on TV shows.
That's the real Will. The goofy, the cool, the calm, collect. That's Will. You know what I mean?
He was a
what we saw was a man break.
Galaxy Defender. Yo, read these.
That's the new thing.
That's what we're doing now.
Yes, Lola. I don't know what I said. Will said, every day I gotta fight to prove my love.
I know that's right.
That love, Will. Hey,
Jada give him the look like the young boy would have stood up for me. Oh,
did you see the meme? Did you see the meme where it said, "What would Tupac do?"
If that's what she wanted, she can go have it.
And he saw the one where said, hey, that's cool. You slapped him on. That's all cool, but Pac would have shot him.
Yeah. She got Will Cage. Our man know our looks and what they mean. That's the fact.
True that.
So true.
And women need to be careful with that look. Yeah, women need to be careful with that look. Straight up.
Why Will haven't handled anybody else in Hollywood like that? Would he have slapped a woman or a white man? I hope not a woman.
Exactly.
I hope not a woman.
I definitely don't think he would have smacked a white man.
So if you go to a comedy show and you don't like what the comedian is saying, does that give you a right to slap him? No, you don't have
apparently
a right.
Now. Apparently now.
It's not a right at all. But that's the thing. If you big and bad enough to go at somebody, you got to be big and bad enough to take what they're gonna give back to.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Every action have a reaction, definitely.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Some react. Some of the reactions isn't work. The action.
I get that, but when I feel like comedy was that one exception to the rule. You know what I mean? Comedians like we're talking about alopecia here. Where was everybody when all the comedians were talking about what's his name having AIDS? You know what I mean? Where were all the comedians at when Magic Johnson? Yeah, Magic Johnson. When he had AIDS, so many comedians still to this day still make jokes about that. You know what I mean? Like that's what comedians do. They do it about themselves. They make jokes about their own pain.
Yeah.
So
they do a lot of stuff.
Everyone keeps saying that, but like this is his job. You know what I mean?
I just get some people think that some stuff is a bridge too far. I get that.
Yeah,
I get that.
But that's always comedy.
That's what I think too. Because for me, it's certain like, for example, I
don't like no mama jokes. Straight up, I'm telling y'all straight up right now.
Something that somebody said to me that I thought was flipping hilarious. So I'm still laughing about it. I share it, but there's other things that if somebody said to me as a joke, I wouldn't feel, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't feel like I should
Everybody
share
had that one thing that trigger, you know, that hey, that's not a joke. Everybody laugh about everything, but certain things, some people they pick what they like as a joke.
And I get that, but again, we talking about comedy. We talking about comedy. Someone getting paid on the stage to do this. You know what I mean? Like that's where I see the difference. We're not talking about. We're not talking about. We're not talking about like Will Jada and Chris Rock in a bar, and Chris Rock just comes out of nowhere and jokes Jada. Like he is joking everyone in the audience. You're in the front row.
Yeah, I've taken a stride. I think. I mean, that's what's you know.
Read that, Loli.
Reaction was a little strong.
I wonder what the reaction would have been if he did not do anything. They would have been.
Everyone would have laughed. Everyone would have laughed.
Talking about it.
Because I really thought it was about the bald head.
That joke was so simple.
G.I. Jane.
It wouldn't be memorable. It wouldn't be memorable at all.
No, it wouldn't.
It wouldn't be memorable.
Nobody would have. Nobody would have noticed it. Everyone in the audience.
Because the joke wasn't really that funny anyway.
Put it this way. Put it this way. You've heard a comedian make a joke before that the audience didn't agree with. What do you hear when you hear that? No, everyone laughed. It went over everyone's head because she literally is about to do G.I. Jane, and that's what G.I. Jane did in the first one. She shaved her head bald. I didn't even know the lady had alopecia.
Unfortunately for him, though, she was going through a hair thing, I guess. So it's unfortunate for him.
So it was a sensitive spot for her, but I honestly don't feel like Chris Rock did it malicious in any way, shape, or form.
I don't think he did that. I don't think that. I don't think.
But that's how Will got. That's why Will got up and smacked him, and that's why everyone's trying to justify it. Yeah, that's why everybody's trying to justify it. You know what I mean?
I think it's wrong on both. I think it's wrong. It shouldn't happen.
Yeah, I know. That's what a lot of people are actually thinking, though. That it was done malicious.
I don't think Chris not like that.
We know that. That's not what we're saying. We're saying that we know. I'm wondering if these guys don't watch these things, because it's clear to me what they do every time we watch these things. They make fun of the people in the audience, and especially if you're one of the most. If Kanye was there, he would have been getting bars.
Oh, he'd have been getting it. Oh, he would be getting
the most trending people are getting bars. Especially you sitting in front row, they barring you up to death.
All day.
That's any comedy show. That's any comedy show.
Matter of fact, you should sat in the back. Matter of fact,
do they have that? The BET Awards still? Do they have that?
No, they would have shoot the BET Awards.
I was gonna say that's the one.
You wrong for that, Sean.
Chris Rock would have called all the Harlem boys and been like, "Yo, pull up."
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Chris Rock gave Brooklyn an L. Boy, I've been in my family text, boy. The Bronxite been coming at the Brooklynites all. Man, my cousins from the Bronx are treacherous.
Is that what Uptown?
Oh, man, they was like, yo, he could have never slapped Fat Joe like that.
Somebody would have to lean back. Man,
that's crazy.
Yo.
Man, I think this is when this happened. What I told you, Lola, I said it's a great conversation piece.
Yes.
That's all I was thinking. I was like, man, I can't wait to talk.
I didn't know if I was going to let it stand or not. I didn't know if I was going to let it stand or not.
Listen,
when I first heard about it. I didn't know.
Listen, I heard it. I put up one post. And I got a lot of feedback, but then people started like literally hitting me in my inbox, and it was really upset with me. And I'm like, they're telling me that I'm wrong for thinking they're wrong. I'm like, yo, this is my opinion. Like everyone has their own opinion. Like you think what you think. I'm not. Hey. You think what you think, I'm gonna think what I think. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
For some people, if you don't agree with their opinion, that means that you're
I'm so tired of that, man. I'm so tired of that.
You know what I mean? Like that's stupid.
What I understand is, like, for me, I like to have debate. So I find it great when you don't agree with me, because we got something to talk about.
Exactly. If we all agree, what do we do? We'll sit here, look at each other.
We all sitting there like, yeah.
The ones that was agreeing with me, I'm like, I'm gonna call y'all back in a few.
You calling everybody?
If I let it stand, we wouldn't have nothing to talk about if I didn't let it stand.
You know what I mean?
So I'm letting it stand.
Because I was gonna stand on it.
Oh, let me read this. He did not slap the guy that was giving it to his wife and eating his food. Y'all need to
Hello.
leave.
Not only was he eating his food, I'm sure he was eating
Hello.
something else.
Someone said,
Was he wearing his jacket or sweater though?
He probably was.
No.
Never know.
Nope.
yeah, he was wearing that dude drawers.
Hey, he was wearing his
He was
son's
wearing
clothes.
his drawers.
He was wearing Jaden's clothes.
Right.
Y'all wrong for that. Yeah,
They
that's
were-
going too far.
For real, Jaden
was
brought him in
friends.
because he was going through a mental breakdown. Jaden brought him home.
Look,
And
somebody
she
said,
decided to
but
heal
have
him with
y'all
some
seen
money.
August?
She had to
51?
heal
She took
him.
advantage of him.
She had to heal him, short man.
She was nurturing.
Don't you dare use those words. She had to heal
I guess
him.
she here for it. I guess. That's what the thing said on. That's
No,
what the post on
I totally
Instagram.
think
They're here for it. I guess.
situation wasn't that big. We wouldn't be talking about it. You know?
Nobody
Just like
knows.
Yeah,
when
we
he said
really
that-
wouldn't.
Just like when he said that
He
Rihanna
gave what he
draws
was supposed to give then, because that's what
inviting Jada to the 6 years ago. He said invite, and they just bringing it up now because that went over and it's gone. Inviting Jada to the Oscars is like Rihanna invited me to her draw. She did. And he's like, yo, I wasn't like me asking Rihanna for her draws. I wasn't invited. So
Yeah.
he was like, yo, so it's jokes, man.
Yeah, they dug up a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like
you know
talking about, oh, this
know
has
what
been
I'm
fueling up. Like they act like it was a big feud, and Jada and Chris Rock have had beef for some years and stuff like that. They in pictures smiling together, like they was all
they gotta make it.
yeah, they
make
was trying to
it
act like
happen.
it's been a feud forever because I'm like,
Exactly.
no, they've been
That's
cool.
the media. That's the media and people at large, man, with that crap, man. They got social media, mainstream media, media.
Everybody trying to make sense of it.
Everybody.
New baby.
That's the
hype
thing.
it
When you feel a
hype
certain way about something, you're gonna go look for information that
Yeah.
supports your fact.
Support.
It doesn't mean that you're looking up the right information. You just looking up stuff that supports your theory.
Listen, you can find anything.
You're gonna skip past all the other ones. You're gonna skip past all the
just like with this situation, there's plenty of opticals that is real, and there's also plenty of
Plenty
obstacles
that say it's not gonna stand. Plenty that say it's not gonna stand.
So you can always look at it in any aspect, but using it for great conversation piece,
Exactly.
you're gonna look at it as it's real.
Yes.
So
yes.
I'm just
Could have
my
been a
thing is,
stunt.
I'm
Could have
wondering
been a
how many
stunt.
people gonna lose their life now thinking I have to go run up on every dude that says something.
Yeah, some girls about to have some guys really hurt.
I hope that people have like a little bit of common sense.
Come on, you know they don't have sense. Come on,
They don't. They don't. They do not.
No, come on.
I'm optimistic about that.
Talk about the dudes that kill people
Mm-mm.
and go online. I said I just shot up this so and so house at 12:15 with this 9mm right here.
This one right here. This one.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Let's
again?
not hold on. Wait. Let's not mention. See, and let's not mention how many people are going to be at comedy shows now. And when the comedian jokes them, going to try to run up on the comedian. You know what I mean? That was, if they could do it at the Oscars, they're going to do it at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone.
Don't try it with Earthquake. Don't try it with DC Young Fly. And don't try it with Chris Rock, little brother Tony Rock. Because they're going to whoop you.
But hey, guess what? Somebody gonna put a face on somebody on stage. Take this.
Don't try it because I be listening to the gossiping king of the Pyru on Clubhouse every day. And he said DL certified. He said DL certified G from Compton. So I'm a believe him. Because because he be up there every day gossiping. Yo, I feel like I've known more about LA than when I was living there. From hearing this dude talk.
You all in the loop.
Yeah.
You feel like you're just missing the palm trees.
You in the 411, huh?
So man, I just feel like a lot of people gonna get hurt behind this situation. And I got to shout out to the women that are stand up women that already know that I'm not putting my man in those situations to ain't no reason for you to cost your man his life. Because
their future husband, it ain't happening.
Chris Rock might have choose the money, but like Lola say, Bobo from Fifth Street gonna choose violence.
Hello.
Definitely
Hello.
gonna choose
And then
violence.
everybody, a lot of people are saying my man this, my man that. Y'all don't even got Will and Jada money. Okay, so what y'all may get
Some of them
away
don't
with
even got their own man.
Ooh,
Hey, they mad end up in jail and can't pay lawyer bills.
Exactly.
They
You
pay
gonna
lawyer
send your
bills.
man up there. Your man gonna go to jail and you can't even afford to bond him out. You're gonna be like, baby, gas is $4.25 right now. We can't afford the bond. And
How
he
your
now
How your man gonna do trying to fight all his girlfriend's ops? You have a lot of fight.
You need to put the because baby,
listen, I'm gonna tell you, dear
No.
future husband, you don't have to worry. I'm not gonna have you out there looking crazy, man. Mm-mm.
Listen, there's a lot of
I
ways.
just-
There's a lot of ways
I
to
just
handle that
don't
kind of
get it.
stuff.
I don't get it. But I just found the whole I found the whole thing crazy to me because so many brothers that's dead because of this ideal situation.
That
right
same
here.
situation, exact same
Mhm.
thing.
Running out in the streets. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Either they kill somebody or they get killed. Then
Mhm.
she gone off to live her life in grace with another dude. Well, you dead or you in jail. And how does that benefit anybody? Now I do
Mhm.
understand if
it
you know
benefit the
but
state,
this,
make them
this
like
is
the
this
state.
is with Will Smith and Chris Rock, that was definitely uncalled for.
That
We
shouldn't,
already
that
know
shouldn't, that shouldn't
this
even
was jokes.
happen.
They
Y'all
do
leaders,
this
y'all
stuff
leaders in the community.
every place.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I'm not even going to dwell on that. But I'm talking about the situation of you going in a 7-Eleven and the clerk is nasty to you. And you go home and tell your dude, knowing that your dude gonna go up there and
If you
snatch you
got,
from
you
over the
know you
counter.
got that kind of
Yep,
dude.
yep, you
Mhm.
know.
Well,
And he
what?
snatches
What's the
from over the
point?
counter.
What's
Now
the
he go
point?
to jail. What?
Because you knew that the person behind that counter was doing that because they was behind that counter. It was nothing was gonna happen to you from those words.
I mean, that's the thing. We keep
When your
saying
boss disrespect you at work, are you gonna call your man and tell him to come smack your boss?
Some women do.
They do.
and there again, those are the
But
ones
then they
that
ain't got
Those are the
no
ones who
shouldn't be
ain't got
messing with.
jobs.
Exactly.
That's why
They'll have you in jail and a new man, and they still have to the other man
Exactly.
too.
And not just that, like and I'm gonna get off of the Will and Jada because I've seen this scenario literally happen
happen
before.
all the time.
Some men know your woman has a smart ass mouth. You know what I mean? And she don't know what
She
to say out
expects
her
you to go
mouth
fight every time
sometimes.
she gets.
So sometimes those ladies who know they got this big bad man at home, they get to running their mouth off at men and being disrespectful to men. And then the men disrespect them back. And then they go run and get hubby. And then here come hubby fighting the battle that his
It's
wife
like the
done
guys.
caused.
It's like the guys not used to having a blicky. When they get one, they start acting up when they get one.
Yeah.
Y'all know
Those
what? I was when you were saying that,
they the baddest thing around.
I don't think that I've ever been in a situation where like I had an altercation with a man.
Yeah,
That
where I feel like I had to go get a man.
you gonna go tell
I've
somebody
never. Now I done argued with somebody before.
that because
And
y'all
I done
got sense. We ain't talking about y'all.
Yeah, we ain't talking about y'all. Y'all have
no,
sense.
I was just over
Yeah,
here
sense.
wondering, like,
yeah, like I
You
don't
guys
think I
have
ever had
intelligence.
to.
It's okay. No, you
Yeah.
guys have
I mean,
intelligence.
words, of course, words have crossed, but
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I
throw
don't.
some words at a
You
dude.
got words, I got words
myself.
too.
I've been in Walmart the other day and I seen this girl going back and forth with the male cashier. And she's like, yo, I should bop you in your jaw. And he like, I wish you would. She took her stuff and she rolled out. And I'm thinking to myself, like, oh man, she probably gonna come back. Cause I was at the ghetto Walmart. Cause I was like, she probably gonna come back with her boyfriend and dust him up. This is before this whole thing happened. But of course I left because I'm a church peaceful type of guy. So of course after I saw this nonsense, I had to exit
Wow.
stage left.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
after
I did have a
lightning was coming.
situation. Now that I think
I
of
thought
it,
lightning was coming a while ago. That's why.
Yeah, I thought so.
I did. I had to think about it. I did have a situation with a
I'm
guy.
halfway down in the same room.
I had to think about that one.
Man,
I did.
I never had a woman tell. Well,
Not felt like I needed to do anything.
I had a girl, ex of mine, tell me one time that a certain person was like saying stuff about her, but she wasn't telling me in a way. He's like telling her, like making her feel weird. So I checked him
Mhm.
about it. But even on that checking spell, I knew that it's a strong possibility that I could do something to him or he could do something to me. I knew that. And but I still took the time to go do that, which in hindsight I probably shouldn't have. Even though at that time
It wasn't even necessary.
I felt like I was Superman then. So
Untouchable.
No, I did have a situation where a guy was really, really disrespectful to me, and I felt initially I felt like, oh, I'm gonna get somebody, you know what I mean? But then I thought about it and was like, dude ain't even worth it. Like I wouldn't even I care about the people that I'm gonna get. It ain't worth them over this, you know what I mean? Like some stuff is just us ourselves, you know what I mean? Some things you react to, they're just words though, like especially the comedy. That's
Well,
hey,
we're looked at as people that can't control our temper, that have a short
yes.
temper, ill tempered, bad temperament. I mean, whatever you want to say.
I kind of blocked that out, short man, for this situation. But and the reason is because I know that's what they all gonna say.
That's what they all gonna
That's
say.
what they
Yeah, so
already
that's
That's
why
what
saying.
I was saying.
you notice
Yeah,
They
that's why I
already
haven't,
thinking that way.
that's why I haven't
exactly.
tried to take that route to say it's
Yeah,
an embarrassment to the culture, even though it is.
It's
But
yeah.
Mhm.
completely
they
embarrassing.
gonna
That's
say that
But
they
something?
gonna
I
Because
look
the
beyond
way they're
them.
looking at it now is no
I'm
matter
thinking
how
about
much money
internally.
we get, no matter what we do, no matter where we at, we are animals, and
But to
they're
me,
looking at us that way.
I wasn't even worried about them. Let's stop talking about them. I'm worried about in our community. We're showing our children and our young men and young women
Oh
that's
yeah,
how I mean that's what they're learning from there. I don't care about everybody that's outside of us.
that
I'm
was
talking
the
about us.
sad
We
part.
we have to hold us accountable, right? I'm not trying to be like them or whatever. They're not the measure stick for me
That's why I
because I know
said it
right
was
from wrong without
sad.
them. You know what
It
I'm
was
saying? So
completely sad to see
we
that,
need to think within our community what we're showing our people. That's what I'm saying.
and
Mhm.
what
Yeah,
we're praising and what we're not praising. You know
exactly.
what I
That's what I'm
mean?
saying. And this shouldn't be
Because
praised.
everyone
This
was
shouldn't be praised.
praising
Yeah.
Will for you know what I
No,
mean, acting like an animal, and
it shouldn't
then
be
joking
praised.
Chris Rock. You know what I mean for being a punk, and not
I
because that's what
definitely
I saw.
was.
That's what I saw. You know what I mean? Like they
I
didn't.
can't
No one
respect
looked
a
at the
man.
situation and was like, "Oh my gosh, this is really sad." Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, has actually snapped. This is sad.
I
Let's
looked at the
get him some
legacy. I
help.
looked at the
They were
legacy
like,
portion
"Yes,
of it, and I was like,
yes,
this
Will.
not
I
good.
want Will
This
for
is
my
not good.
man." I saw that post all day long.
What's
They,
the
I
most
If
can tell you
celebrated
you
what,
ain't
actors
like
in our
Will
they
community?
Smith,
won't,
if you ain't
they
giving
won't,
that Will Smith energy, leave me alone.
no, they won't will because they can go, do
Yeah,
what they
do
Because
what
need
they
to
they
do,
can
want
go
to
and
do.
do
people
what
are
they
gonna
do with
love
August.
him
Yeah.
beyond it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I was let down by Will by the finding out more about their because I was in denial when people was like they got an open marriage and I was like not the Fresh Prince, no.
Yeah,
Look, I'm
that
looking
was
at
kind
it.
of shocking to me. That was kind of shocking to me though.
I'm
Seriously.
looking at it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It
why every
was.
time we get
I ain't
somebody
seen
of
nothing wrong with
stature,
it.
they find a way to destroy
Yeah.
a characteristic about them. Like yo,
Yeah,
they be doing some crazy stuff and she be all over the place with different men. They just keep
yeah, that
secret.
was kind of
And I
that
started hearing
was a letdown for
everybody
me. That was
saying
a
that. I'm
letdown for
like,
me.
and then she
That's
come out with it now. And then you like, oh boy.
yeah, I
And
mean,
then Chris Rock, as a man, you just take that cross your face on national TV. That's one reason why I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's fake because I can't understand how a man
No,
would just let that
I
happen
mean,
to him.
it takes a
he
certain amount
saw
of
he
composure
saw
to
he
deal with
it
something like
takes a
that.
lot of composure,
It takes a lot
and
of
Man,
composure.
he himself probably realized like this dude done lot that to me he was looking at Will like yo this nigga done
bro,
really lost his mind,
bro,
like
this
that's
nigga,
how he was looking at him, like
I don't
you know
care
what
what
I
none of
mean.
y'all
But
saying. Ain't
if
that
there
much
was ever a
composure
winner,
in
He
the
was
world.
or
ready
if you
though.
had to pick a winner,
He
if
was
it really
ready though. He
happened,
had them
I guess
fist
he'd a
balled
winner.
up.
Ain't that much composure in the world.
Yep.
if they got it somewhere, I ain't
I,
by that.
I don't got it.
God didn't
I
put that
mean,
in me.
we
Nope.
don't
I
know.
can't
We
I
don't
can't
know.
say
I was
I can't
born
say that I would have
emotionless.
that same
I
professionalism.
don't know.
I
I can't
don't know
call it right
until
now.
I'm in
I
that
can't call it.
situation.
I can't call
I'm
it
gonna tell you, I don't
I
even gotta be in the
I don't
situation.
know.
because
Let a man
because
come slap me in my face and see how it ends. It's ending bad for one of
You know
us.
what? Even in a professional setting, like me at work, you can say whatever. You can say anything you want to say on this earth. But every boss that I've ever had, they know in advance if somebody touch me, you gonna have to do what you got to do. Make your decision wisely.
Mm. Pick your poison. You know,
Yeah,
Straight
because
up.
talk all you want,
yeah,
or
they
see
can
if you
say
or
whatever. And they
see
be they be saying,
or
and I
see
be
if you
like,
can whoop me.
yeah,
Eh?
Keep your hands to yourself.
that's
Keep
all.
your hands to yourself.
Don't come in my box. Because if I feel like you might have got too close, like when
Respect the
somebody
space.
talking
Keep
in
your
that
hands
little,
to yourself.
I feel like you hit me.
Yeah.
When that little spit hit me, that you punched me in my face.
That's
So
assault. I mean,
I
I don't
I mean,
know.
I mean,
Yeah,
violence
I
is not
don't
the key.
know.
You know what we saw the other night, man, and our little young people in our community, man. I feel they're taking the wrong thing away from that. The young ladies, like, my
they
man have
won't
to
even
defend me
watch
at
it.
all costs. The dude's thinking now I got to go out. Next time something happens, I got to go out and bash somebody's head in or something.
I saw
That
one
ain't what
young
it
lady
is.
put up that my man gonna have to defend me, period, and I'm defending him, period. Like what?
You know something? They was already doing that. Now they got justification now.
Look, even if you got to say that,
That's what they
if you,
think. That's what
if
they
you
think
got to
now.
say if
Justification.
reassuring yourself of that, you probably need a new man.
Period.
Yeah, you probably need a new man. And
Own that.
secondly, yeah, and
Stop
secondly,
lying to
you might
yourself.
not be sure if that's what you want to do. Because I don't. When I'm dealing with a chick, I don't have to tell her
I'm
that
a
she won't be
protector.
sick. She know that.
Yeah, because if I don't feel like you were gonna like, that's what a man is supposed to do. He's supposed to make you feel safe. So if I don't feel like I'm safe, I'm not gonna be with you. I don't need you to go around smacking everybody to make me feel safer. Like, that's not gonna make me feel
You
any
want to
safer.
know in case of an emergency, he got you.
Yeah,
That's
like
exactly
if needed, he got
You
me.
know,
You know what I
we know
mean?
that. We know that.
Not
We know
and
that.
that's the thing too. Like, women, you really need to understand, right? Because you're saying you want your man to go out here and defend you. Your man goes out here and defends you, quote unquote. We're saying he end up in it. What if you end up in the grave? You know what I mean? What
Both of
if
y'all.
what
And
if
that's
you know what I
that's
mean?
highly
Like,
likely.
yeah, like, you gotta understand, my man is gonna defend me, mind, body, and soul. So he's gonna make sure, A, that if he gotta check someone, that I'm safe, clear out the way, and B, he's not gonna. No,
But you
we
know
a
what we even talking
team,
about
man.
too?
Like,
We
this,
ain't talking
it
about
just
these.
don't make sense. It
I mean,
just
what
don't make
about
sense.
these people with children? You gonna let your man? You have a couple kids in the house. You gonna let your man run out there and do something
You
dumb?
reading my mind, OG.
Yeah.
Like, you
You let
taking
your
my
man do
dad,
something
my
dumb?
kid's
I'm
father
about to
away,
leave
like
your kids
everything.
bastard.
Like,
I'm about to leave your kids a bastard.
Yeah, that doesn't even make
Come
any
slap
sense.
me.
That
Whether I'm
doesn't make any
right
sense.
or wrong, your man come
Exactly.
and slap me in my face.
It
And
ain't
see
mind
how
who's right or wrong because, like you said, you're gonna lose something. Potentially somebody gonna leave without a kid.
yeah, it's just too much. It's just too much
Leave the
of a
kids out there.
loss. You know what I mean? And then for a woman to say that that's what he has to do, you know what I mean? That is narcissistic. You're thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about him. You
I
know?
think that they're confusing defense with protection because
facts. You're right.
That's exactly
when
what they're
you're
doing.
defending
Right.
something, that means something is potentially going to harm you or someone that you love. Protection is not necessarily physical at all.
Pretty
Mm-mm.
much.
It can be, but that's not what protection
That's
means.
not the only thing
We
about
don't know.
Yeah. Like, protection is not just physical. It could be
happen, and I direct both of us out of it from happening in the first place. That's
That's
protection.
exactly, that's protection.
Just
like
a
Short Man
presence, man.
said,
Just a
if they
presence,
would have
yeah.
just got up and walked out,
walked
you know what
out.
I mean?
That would have made a
Because-
bigger statement.
because
That
if
would
you're
have
with
been
a-
it right
if
there. That would have been better.
If
Yo,
you with somebody named
all
a
he had
woman
to
that's protecting you, you won't even end up, that deep in a situation where it got to get to defense.
For sure.
all he had to do
Exactly.
was when he go accept this speech, he say, man, wasn't Chris Rock corny, yo? That's the best he could come up with.
Or he could have took his speech and
And not even acknowledge it.
actually acknowledged his wife, because maybe that's what he was. I think he was reacting to show her in her sad moment. So maybe he could have.
Uplifted
I don't know,
her.
the whole yeah, he could have.
She's
To
sad,
me,
bro.
like, I keep like, to
And
me.
ain't
Well, see what
nobody
I'm thinking.
you
What
all
I'm
this
saying,
anymore.
I'm
Because what
going
he
with
did-
what
what
she's
he
saying.
did-
I'm not going to discredit her and her conditions, because there are different degrees of alopecia. Some people have it severe, some people don't.
Yep.
Whatever the
I
case
ain't
may
got a nice
be, I'm
alopecia,
not
bro.
going to discriminate and say that, if she's really battling this internally.
We don't know her.
You
health
know what I
condition,
mean?
Her true health condition, right? We don't
If
know the
she's
details
really
of it.
hurt and he looked at her and he saw that pain in her eyes, to me, I would want my husband to console me. I wouldn't want him to walk away and go start a fight. I just maybe that's just me though.
What he did,
maybe that's just me, you know.
yeah,
Hold my
what he
hand
did-
and look at me and say, "Girl, you look good with that bald ass head." You know,
Right,
like
but guess
something
what,
like
though?
that. Don't.
So what he did though, when he got the Oscar, he should have took the more. He should when the joke was done, he should have did something similar to when the joke was told. He should have did something a little more. You know what I mean? A little more dignified.
Yeah.
In the
He could have,
moment.
even if he walked up on the stage and snatched the mic and corrected him right then and there.
correct on the
Snatch the
spot.
mic
That's it.
and correct him. But
Yeah.
do not go up there and put your hands on somebody like that's okay. It is not okay.
This is not the key.
I'm more upset with Chris Rock than I am with Will. I ain't even gonna lie to
You
y'all.
stand
I ain't
on
upset
that.
with Will.
You stand on that, huh?
I'm standing on that.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know,
Let it
ain't
stand there. Let it stand
ain't
there. Let it
No
stand.
way, buddy.
Let it stand there, brother.
Ain't no way.
Let it stand, brother Sean. Amen. Let it stand.
Got to, bro. I can't. You know.
I think he was
Another
looking
day.
at the big picture,
Right
you know,
knee
because
letters, right knee letters,
if
bro.
he would have hit back, then that would have been even worse. Then it would
Right
have
knee
been.
letters, bro.
Then it would have
worse.
been all them,
worse.
you know,
Hey,
like that would have
I
been
mean,
the.
For a man, it gets no worse than that.
It would have been more of a mess though if they had been.
Hold
more
on.
of a mess.
I guarantee you, it's not. I guarantee you. I
So,
guarantee you,
after
Chris
a man
Rock is
slapped
going to
you in
get
the face,
more sympathy
sympathy from
from
who?
this.
Will the one getting all the sympathy? Everybody talk about Will needs to be cuddled and hold, and he's going through some things. What happened to Chris?
That's society, man. They're gonna make him a
Chris
victim
Jaw
now. I mean, they're gonna make Chris a
Jaw
villain and him a
hurt
victim.
right now. He probably still
He
got
got the
ice
dog
on it.
snapped out of him.
He looking like Willie Lump Lump. He looking like Willie Lump Lump.
Anybody see Chris? Anybody see Chris eye?
Waiting
That
on
was a loud.
Waiting
That was
on
a loud
Denzel
smack,
and Tyler
though.
Perry to call him to comfort him.
That was a thud.
3 days
That
now.
was a loud smack, if I
Ain't
must
nobody
say.
called him
Though.
and said, ain't nobody said nothing.
Tyler Perry ain't called. Denzel ain't called. Oprah ain't called. Like, man, what's going on? Gail might have called, because you know Gail like all the first stories. Gail, you know. Read these, Lola. Let's get through some of these real quick.
Oh, if this was real, this is a real setback for the Black community. We have fought hard to get to that state. That's the problem.
Exactly.
He said, if they stop.
Sorry.
Now look at this.
Sorry,
What's this place called? The Laugh Factory. Talk about First Amendment right. They love and support Chris. You know.
I'm telling you, Chris gonna get some sympathy from some people.
Yeah.
He gonna get some sympathy sales. He gonna get some sympathy sales.
He get some ice.
He gonna get some more bookings too, because they're gonna be like, oh, this. They're gonna be like, oh, he know how to compose
All I hear
himself.
them saying is, so they say he's so professional. He was composed. Man,
If he would have fought back, I guarantee you he wouldn't have hosted any other show.
He would have.
I don't care about
Not them big shows.
Y'all talking about? Y'all missing the whole picture.
They said that's a guy. That's a guy that can take it and keep going. That's a guy that can take it and keep going. He let it stand. He let it
Not
stand.
only that. Yeah. See, that's the problem with men nowadays. A grown man just slapped me in my face. Secondly, he done slapped me in my face on TV. Thirdly, he done slapped me in my face live. Over 15 million people watching. Then probably the whole world done seen this by now.
Because when I heard it in Japanese. When I heard it, I heard it in Japanese.
Yeah, me
when I heard
too.
it.
I sent it to you in Japanese
I heard it in
first.
Japanese when I heard it. Yeah.
August did not disrespect Will. Jada did.
Hey, I think August might have disrespected him a
He
little bit.
did disrespect Will. He was living in that man's house.
I'm pretty
You
sure.
don't
blame him
really
when she was trying to heal him.
disrespected.
How you gonna blame him when she was trying to heal him?
Hey.
Wait. Y'all blaming
He
that
still,
man?
oh, no. I did not,
What
no, change that. I did not blame him.
I'm
I said he
my
did
bad, I'm
disrespect
sorry.
Will because he did that to that man in his house.
Yeah, definitely. Did.
Okay.
They did it in his house.
And
Yes,
Jaden
they
got
did.
disrespected too. Jaden
Yes,
got
they did.
disrespected too because your mama done bang your friend. Don't nobody want
Exactly. She just
that. Nobody want that. Read these.
Hey, that's not Stifler's. That's not Stifler's mom, though, huh?
Yeah, she giving what they was giving us last year.
Apparently she is Stifler's mom.
She's Stifler's mom.
Not even that.
Apparently she is.
What the government was giving out last year?
Stimulus.
Stimulus mom. Some stimulus China. Let's run through a couple of these, Lola. We way behind.
Okay, all of Will's dirty laundry and dirty little secrets and how he treats people is about to come out. Watch, this is gonna
Facts. Yep.
open up
They
the
about to tell you all
floodgates.
types of
Mm-hmm.
stories. You know,
It's
that's
about
how
to
they
be a
do.
Me Too movement on Will.
They about to cancel my baby show. No, she just got her.
No.
She
It's
just
gonna be a
got her
slap you
break.
too moment. That's what's gonna be the slap you too movement.
She just,
People
my
are
baby just
happy
got her
because they
break.
are. People are happy because they're saying that is the example of protect the black woman.
I don't know if that's protecting.
Yeah,
you.
I
I don't
mean,
think that's protecting
protection
the
don't
black
mean
woman.
violence, man. We gotta stop that. Protection don't mean violence, guys.
Mm-mm.
That's a bad, wrong signal to send.
Go ahead, Lola.
There was no pain on her face. That's bull. She rolled her eyes. That's it.
I was trying to help her, Marcus.
I saw the pain.
I was
All
trying to
this-
There you
help.
go, brother.
Hey, you saw the pain in the shiny,
Oh, y'all going straight to the devil, boy.
Oh no. With gasoline draws. August disrespect than Chris did. Oh, I read that one already.
No, that's not. He said it again.
Oh, facts. Marcus. Nobody knew about her health condition. I mean, it's not like everybody's supposed to know her business. Like she's
True that,
legit in
PHI.
crisis. No, it's been public. It's been
I
very.
didn't know that.
But see, that's the thing. People act like because it's kind of like a
even-
Facebook post. You know what I mean? Like you post something and people think everybody who's your Facebook friend sees it. Everyone just because you post it don't mean everyone sees it. I didn't see it.
That it been being.
But I don't care about Jada that much.
I had this whole conversation with someone
Right, everybody
earlier because they were like they told me that there was apparently a whole commercial and she's an advocate and I'm like, well, they said it for years and I was like, well, this is my first time hearing about it.
Sometimes my beard friggin' fall out, my hair fall out, and it grow back in. I got alopecia. You don't see me around here. Never mind.
You're not battling with it.
What you call when my hair fall out? What is that?
No, I mean you don't feel how she feel.
I feel I want my hair to leave me.
I can't.
I mean, that baby come back.
And the comedians about the terrorists blank up the ones that are going to be the most distressed. Breakfast, all the white comedians because they're going to press charges and they're going to sue him.
Oh yeah, you already know. No, it was basically saying like if they did it to a white comedian.
Yeah.
Man, listen, if it was a white person he did that to, heads would have all been rolling.
Oh, of course. He would have been escorted out immediately. He would have been handcuffed.
They would have filed charges the next morning.
There, everything on the ground. They would have ran on stage and tackled Will. Will wouldn't have walked off like George Jefferson.
We would have probably been up here saying
he walked off like George Jefferson.
Look how Will just stood up there and slapped that white man like that.
Drell in jail to this day. I had it. Women run their mouth and get men killed daily. Matter of fact, there's a man dying right now because of a loudmouth chick.
So true. So true.
You going there? She was very depressed.
Say what they want to say.
She was very depressed when she lost her hair. She's been talking about it since 2018.
Hey.
Yeah, that's what I've learned. I've learned.
Unfortunately for her, the masses don't know. Or maybe we don't care. One of the two.
They've been peeling them layers back all year.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying about this. Came from what we're saying. The problem been he been taking it.
Yeah,
been taking it.
Yeah, she's been dealing with that. You can slap anybody, but people react different to things. They do have ignorant people. You got to catch that reaction. Oh, don't forget to like the live, y'all.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the biggest Oscar joke ever.
Subscribe, share.
Don't slap your boyfriend or your girlfriend, friends, or anybody.
Don't make us Will Smith you for not liking the
so.
podcast tonight.
It isn't so.
What the 5 fingers say to the face?
Will Smith.
Short man. I think Will Smith was dropping you a hint, short man. That's what that smack was about.
Hey, somebody said that Will slapped Chris Rock and left Fresh Prince on his face.
That's a good one.
Hey, they need the next big thing to happen now, so people forget about this one.
I don't know if he can outdo this man. A grown man getting smacked in his jaw
Look
on
at
live.
this. Everybody, ain't nobody
Somebody
talking about
needs to
that.
find something else to happen.
he came a long way from Pookie, so I think he'll get over it.
Man, Pookie was a roll. This was
He got a whole lot more than Pookie had.
But no.
You better hope you better hope the conversation we was having at the beginning of the show, you better hope that works out that way, that it's fake. Because if it ain't, boy.
If it stand, what's what happens?
I tell you this much: his comedy tour, he better have lots of security guards around the edge of the stage because everybody gonna want to try to come up and smack him down.
You think they're gonna start trying him now on the regular? They're gonna start him on the regular now.
Man, you know this. You know we in a challenge world, so it's gonna be the Chris Rock challenge. Let's do the Will Smith Chris Rock challenge.
Hey, he better get a taser up there. He better carry a taser with him.
Slap
Tase somebody challenge.
On the real,
better not do that man like that.
You have to leave talk to talk. As long as you're not physically stepping to the woman. With Sean, I'm only to reassure her that she is the apple of my eye and F that talk.
Okay, I know that's right, Corey. I know that's right.
Violence alone. Violence is not the key.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Miami, Needle, Ami. Y'all ain't know
why put me in a situation where I'm gonna get where gonna get me in problems? And you don't do you love me? OJ, I didn't realize you was here, fam. Big up yourself.
He still stayed with his wife. His beef is with Jada. August ain't commit to Will. The ex.
That's true.
Commit to Jaden.
But he committed to living in his house.
Well, she
paying some of the bills too, though. So.
I doubt it. He's clapping them cheeks. He was committed to clap them cheeks. That's what he was committed to.
He was paying rent, okay?
It was great when she did it.
He was paying rent in her vagina.
Exactly. That was his rent.
He was paying it with his mouth.
He asked her, he said, I wish I could give you something, but I can't afford anything.
Now they resurrected
but this eggplant.
Oh, I slap August for the disrespect, but I cannot slap a woman. At the ladies, how much do you love any man if you go get your loved ones to get into an altercation on your behalf over words?
Yeah, you don't love me.
Yeah, I mean, let me ask y'all that. If a woman is going off on you and running her mouth and disrespecting you and you can't fight, is your man supposed to step in?
Well, you ain't gonna beat
my girl up. Protect you.
You ain't gonna beat my girl up, so you know.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I did not. Well, it was a physical situation that I had with something like this. But if it's 5 of y'all, 1 of me.
Oh yeah, he better.
One. What he said was,
he better
fight. But if y'all try to jump her, I'm knocking y'all.
Different.
No, I just mean like because women are saying that he was protecting her from words, you know what I mean? So if it was a woman giving those words, is her man supposed to do the same thing for a woman?
I mean, so every time somebody talks, you gonna go fight somebody?
Every time someone says something bad about Jada, he's gonna smack them. He just running around.
My thing is
smacking everybody.
You can fight every day.
How
anyway.
You can't touch my bro. Period. So we're not gonna. I don't care if you're gonna jump her. If she says she don't want to fight, she ain't fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And you ain't getting through me to get through her.
Matter of fact, you shouldn't even be able to.
But if they sitting there running them jaws, you gonna smack them in their mouth?
Hey, she can't run my woman jaw. So that whatever.
No, I said they running their mouth to her, not violence.
That's what I'm
talking about. Because to me, yes, it came out of a man's voice, but again, it's just words. So I'm just looking at all the different scenarios of different people. If it wasn't another black man, would all of these women still feel like Will should have got up and smacked whoever said that same joke about Jada?
I don't know.
I don't know. I would hope that he would have went up there and slap him. But
I also
what would be the outcome of the fallout?
when women try to, like, say if you having relationship issues with your man and then you try to put your brother or your cousin in it, I don't like that, because 9 times out of 10 you end up right back with them, and
Not,
then
I
now they
see
got
that
beat.
all the time, and not even only that. I know a chick that I used to deal with when I was in college, and she started dealing with another dude, that was going to the college, and him and her used to go at it back and forth. And she went and got her brother, and her brother and his homeboy showed up at dude's house, and he gunned both of them down.
See, and that, like, and
Now she walking around. Every time I see her, she look like a crazy person. Last
mhm.
time I
They
saw her,
probably
she
beat
telling
her
me about
alive.
her mother blame her, and in my head I'm thinking, how would
Cause it's your fault.
Yeah, don't, especially like, you know, you gonna, after y'all had this argument, y'all gonna be right back together in 2 days. Why you putting other people in it?
yep. And my thing is, why you going to that man's house? Like, come on, son. No, you might. Everybody a tough guy.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never meet an N word that's tougher than a bullet.
Right.
At all.
Everybody want to be tough until something go wrong.
You know,
Never met one that was bulletproof either.
they heard a bulletproof monk, but I ain't never heard a bulletproof Negro.
Mm-mm.
Violence is never the key. That's the moral of the story. Leave it
Read these
alone. Words are just words. Let people talk. Words are just words.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And how you gonna feel if your man go check somebody and he get beat up?
now that one I did see before.
Hey,
You know what I mean? Like, let's say he don't end up in.
Yeah.
Let's say he don't get shot. Let's say worst case scenario, your man go up to
Oh.
defend you, and oh boy,
Yeah.
whip your man. But how you
He
gonna
better
feel?
get stimulus when he get home. He
Look,
better get stimulus.
when
she
y'all
ain't giving him no
hard
stimulus
silent.
because the
So,
next time they argue, you know what she telling him.
They, you know,
Go
she
back
gonna be
down
like,
the
"That's
road
why
and
you
let
got your
Jermaine.
ass."
I go back down the road and let Jermaine tap that.
See, that's what I'm talking about. So you try to protect her, you get your tail whipped, and now you laugh and stock. You a joke. She's joking you too.
she texted her group chat.
Yo, man, don't let y'all girl hype y'all up,
Yeah.
man. Don't let y'all
She
girl
hype
like
you up.
what's
You
old
get
girl?
put
What's old
down.
girl? Wait, what's old girl's brother who went to defend her? He
Oh
got
my
Molly
God.
walked all
Yeah,
over.
that one. Okay, see? Exactly.
See, that's a prime example. He went up there to defend his
Now he getting
sister,
joked.
and he got Molly walked all over.
No?
Y'all gotta chill,
Not
man.
even
That's
that.
it.
Dude went, I remember this vividly because I heard the story and I ain't seen him for a while. I mean, somebody I knew came and told me. He was like, yo, and I seen her. I forgot where I seen her. And she was just looking, when you know something happened and you want the person to give you the story, so you acting like you don't know. So I seen her, started talking to her, and whatever, and she started telling me the story, and and in my mind, I'm saying like, so you went to get your brother to beat up a dude that you was having an argument with because he told you to leave his car. Now your brother, and that's what I'm thinking in my mind. Now your brother and his friend is dead
So
because
you ain't
you
want to
felt
get
like you
outside.
shouldn't have got out the dude's car.
Wow.
That y'all would have probably fixed 2 or 3 days later.
Right.
Makes no sense, man. Senseless.
Now you walking
Nah.
around crazy, depressed,
Senseless
feeling
tragedy.
lost.
But
Your
that's
mother
hard
don't
to
want to
come
deal with you.
back
You all over the place.
from. I bet. She probably looked bad too. Poor thing.
She was, man. She was going through it. Read this. Let's finish these off real quick.
John, he with you. No one will smack me in my face in security.
Come on. I don't even know. I don't even know what OG talk about, but he took the high road. Nigga, I ain't seen a road. I ain't seen a road that high yet in my life.
Me
Yo, I'm still checking. Yo, how do you, man? Listen, bro. You just
Listen, we
hey,
can sit up here Monday morning quarterbacking, but
man.
I mean,
Like, how I explain that to my chicks when I go home now, and she tell me, like, so you and your girl be having boss conversation time when she like, get out of my way, little N-word before I throw you on the bed.
That's why you got smacked. What?
Yeah, and then she hit you with, I can't throw you on the bed, but I can slap you.
Yeah, man.
This
This one of those that you don't live down. You know, it's rough.
Like you on drugs.
looking sad.
You gotta walk away kicking rocks.
You know what? I don't even want to do it no more.
I mean, you have to. you have to leave your girl because she's gonna be tripping with you all the time.
Oh yeah.
You
You
have
might
to
as
leave
well
her.
stay with her because the next girl, as soon as you get loud with her, she gonna remind you. God, well, boy.
Don't make me smack.
Hey, I mean, you can't live that down though, right?
Yeah,
Oh
bro.
my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, high road, yes, look dignified, look good, but people still gonna make jokes out of it. You talk to the wrong person, say the wrong thing, they're gonna remind you. So
It's rough.
I think it's gonna pass soon. You know, it's gonna be a new topic to talk about. Kanye gonna do something to Kim.
Hey,
matter of fact, he probably mad right now. He gonna find something to do tomorrow next week.
He about to show up at Kim house with the blicky.
Look, he there right now.
He gonna text Skeet. He gonna be texting Skeet.
Bring
Say, hey, Skeet.
the attention back over here.
Exactly. He like, hold on, y'all forgot about me.
Right in front of Kim house with the blicky like this. I'm out here.
Look, I guarantee you, Kanye somewhere. He not even looking for Kim. He's somewhere with baby powder on his hand looking for Pete.
He ain't even looking for Skeet. You know Skeet in New York. He in Cali acting with Skeet. Where's Skeet at? You know Skeet in New York, player.
You know he ain't here.
No, he ain't here. You know the baby store you get next Sunday.
Now they're saying a white woman wrote the joke, so it's about to be another issue.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey man, I learned in life that you should probably know who you're dealing with, and it's clear that Will knew who he was dealing with.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, I agree with that.
No man, like think about it. Even women, Lola, T, think about it. A chick come and smack you and just turn around and walk away.
I can't imagine. I'm sorry. And I am one of those people who I'm very pro nonviolence. You know what I mean? I don't even fight. You know what I mean? Like
yourself.
I'd be like, oh, the ghetto.
Good job.
I am. Someone try to fight me, I'd be like, ooh, the ghetto. Now, but if you touch me, I cannot say that. You know what I mean? I could walk away. I could walk away from a lot of stuff. And I have walked away from a lot of stuff. Once you put them hands on me, though,
it's a box right around me.
I'm going to be honest. I may not even allow you to put your hand on me first.
Once you come in touching range aggressively, you getting stuck. So if I'm talking bad about you and you start coming towards me, prepare to get stuck.
Yeah,
I'm not letting you hit me first.
I don't like that part of me, so I try not to let it out. You know what I mean?
Okay, everybody. That's a lesson for you, though. Everybody should always anticipate that someone will swing at you. You have to always be ready for that. You got on swivel. You got to be on swivel. You have to be ready for that.
I thought that was law.
You gotta be like,
I mean, I think so, but I think the fact that they was on stage and on TV,
you gotta be rope doping when they come up to you. You gotta be rope doping already.
My son know that.
Rope doping already.
Yeah, like when that hand went back, like because he didn't just like Pam like that.
Guess what? A normal reaction would have been when he leaned over and he came back with one. That's a normal reaction.
Yep, I would have caught him.
Yeah, he'd have caught him.
You would have heard that mic in his head like, ba-dong, pong.
Hey, listen, it was unfortunate.
What you doing, Will?
Yeah,
bro. What you doing?
It's unfortunate. Violence is not the key, but
what
hey, man.
Doing, Will? What's going on, brother? Back up.
Yeah.
What's going on?
That's definitely like
fighting some old ladies if they.
Bro, I don't
Lola, you beating up the old ladies.
I will.
Everybody.
Lola, come on, man.
I agree with you, Lola. Everybody.
That's my grandma.
Yeah, everybody can get it.
Everybody,
kids.
Yep.
Adults.
Yep.
Handicapped people. Police. Everybody can get it. You put yourself in a position
for everybody.
If you put your position in if you put yourself in a position to want it, I'm gonna eat. And
that may be true.
I can.
I ain't gonna, if anybody put their hands on me, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I have it in me. You know
I don't
what
like
I mean?
to feel uncomfortable. You know, it's one thing. Like I was having a conversation with one of my friends about younger me versus older me, and I'm telling him like, we don't really know each other that well anymore. I mean, we have kept in contact over the years, but I was telling him that we don't know each other that well anymore. We're still one of my closest friends,
right?
But
But the new
Yeah,
me.
but I'm telling him that, bro,
Mhm.
you have no idea who I am right now.
That's
And-
fact.
But when we were younger, you was the big dog. You're not anymore.
Because you know what? Like, okay, yes, I know. God's still working on me, okay? I know that.
Well,
But when I was
that's not
younger,
me yet.
when I was young,
Oh,
it didn't have
oh,
to be, it didn't have
oh.
to be that you did anything. They just used to be like her, and that was it. So I know I came a long way,
We're going for the gusto.
Mhm.
but I got
Yeah.
still a ways to go.
I don't think he started working on me yet, but you know.
Mm-mm. He definitely worked on me.
Oh, that was absolutely insane. I never expected Will Smith to act like that. Go down
Facts.
to my
When a
comment.
man goes over the edge, you never know what can happen.
Neither did Chris Rock.
What she said?
That's why he couldn't react.
Look, yeah,
August
it
innocent.
just
Everybody hates Chris.
facts. Everybody, Carrie, big up
Yes.
yourself. Carrie was snuck in there,
Carrie.
didn't even know you was here.
And
Hey,
I'm telling you how the
Carrie.
media. I'm telling you how the media bad too. They have a picture of Will, Jada, and Chris together when they was young.
Hey,
Come on,
when
man.
it was-
They gotta
yeah.
stop that.
Hey, but you know, I'm disappointed in Chris Rock.
This dude, man.
Everybody hates
I can't
Chris.
I can't get over that. As a man, bro, you at least got to go out swinging. Got to.
But everybody would have been mad if he'd ran upon him in the back and donkey punched him in the back. Everybody would have been mad.
I wouldn't have been mad. You slapped the man.
Somebody would say it's wrong.
You know, once you put your hands, hey, even in the court of law, once you put your hands on a person,
they would have said snuck upon him.
there is a time frame for you to defend yourself.
It looked like that smacked Chris into confusion because he looked mighty confused. Like
you,
he really looked. He had
so
his
shocked, he couldn't
hands
react.
balled up and everything, but he looked like, did that really happen?
He was shocked.
He was like, really? Really?
He thought it was a bit that they didn't tell him about.
I don't think that's what he was thinking. I think he was saying to himself, like, boy, these N-words gonna kill me tomorrow. He like,
I think he was looking like, did I really just get smacked by the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Like, did that really?
No way.
He said Will Smith just slapped the S out of me. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
No, all he kept saying was wow.
Yeah.
He was
shocked, man. He was shocked. Like, did that really happen?
That's a genuine reaction.
Stop telling me a
Wow.
grown man was shocked
G.I.
when another
Jane
man
joke.
put his hand on him. You know, I ain't trying
If you're in that setting, Sean, in that setting, you gotta be shocked to see something like that.
Bruh,
That's unexpected.
Bruh,
That's not, that's like an unexpected setting. And it's not like Will was walking up to him. Now, if Will was walking up to him, like actually talking trash,
Yeah.
maybe I would understand that. I think Chris Rock thought he was coming up to make a joke and say something on the mic like they've done before. I've seen people walk up on and grab the mic and laugh. But when he caught back,
gonna walk up to me and slap me, and I don't care if he gonna mollywop me afterwards. And
You gonna stand on principle? You gonna stand on principle?
Ain't no man in the plane. You can't slap me, bro.
Principle.
It would have been better if he punched him.
Yeah, not even you can't put your hands on me.
Because if he knocked him out or something, that would be better than this.
That probably would have been worse.
Well, no, he would have had a justification, boy. I couldn't react.
That would have been worse for him.
One thing though,
you got
he doesn't have a glass jaw though. He got a good jaw. Got a pretty good jaw.
I know he let Brooklyn down. That's all I know.
He got a pretty good jaw.
Bed-Stuy ain't standing up for that.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I don't know. All I know is Will innocent, August innocent, Jada is not.
Chris got his slap.
I want to be like Jada when I grow up.
Hey, Jada.
That's what all the let's get that clear. All these women don't want a man like Will. They want to be Jada. They want to be able to have a man that's gonna sit there and let them play him in public and then defend her at the same time. Like that. That's what blows my mind the most. Is Jada and all this. It's like Because you know, when it was her coming out with her stuff, she was like, okay, honey, they're going to go off of how you react. So I'm going to need you to act like it's all good and we're getting through this. If you crack, the world is going to crack on me.
Hey, he should have
Well,
got some of that
hey,
from Pookie.
Why she ain't getting him
hypothetically,
that counseling?
if
Shoulda
it
cracked.
He wanted to
hypothetically, if it
get
didn't
up.
happen, maybe it was to promote the movie. Yeah,
That's what I think.
Hey, it's
maybe it's
possible.
for the movie.
Not just the movie, the Red Table, because you know they have.
And money. It's money.
They have. How I
Streaming
bet
all
you.
up.
I
Oh,
bet you this will probably be.
everybody's making a lot off it today. Everybody is
Oh.
making something off it today. Everybody.
All right.
Yes.
I know it's easy to ask people that don't have millions that, but if you had millions, would you let somebody slap you?
Not happening, sir.
I don't.
I don't
Not
think
happening,
so.
sir.
Not them
Not
type
happening.
of money. Maybe
I
if
don't-
I had
I don't
August
think so.
Alstina
I don't
money.
know.
Hey, listen.
It depends.
tell you.
It depends.
I'm broke and ain't nobody gonna slap me.
For real. Yeah, you know. Hey,
That part.
that's a thing of a man. How you live that down?
No.
Hey, it's one thing for the world to know it's fake afterwards. But you gotta let the people know in the morning. I'll give you tonight.
We
In the morning,
like three days in now. We got 3 days in.
Yeah, you gotta let these motherfuckers know in the
I
morning.
haven't seen the retraction yet.
Hey, I need, look, you know what? We need to stay at this hotel room with a camera because I need to beat you on camera because I need the world to know this a joke.
All I hear is,
So
I'm sorry for doing it. I apologize for doing it. That's what I'm hearing. I don't hear no, it was a joke.
I think he was just really shocked.
Yeah,
That's just not a setting
definitely shocked.
anybody would expect to be assaulted at. Like,
Right.
The world. Read these little-
I can't. That's the only reasonable thing. Like, I don't think if they weren't on the stage,
Hold up,
if they were like in the
Jada.
back room.
Molly Wop and drag. Man, ain't no way a girl can slap me and walk away. These hands will go to work.
No violence, Cherie. No violence.
We here, boo. We here. You're not gonna slap me and turn your back on me. First round knockout. Ding ding.
Boy, hey, that's the best part of the fight for me because you already showed me that you don't want to fight. So now I'm doing everything possible to make you regret that. I'm stepping in the back of your neck. I'm doing everything possible that you don't walk away from this fight saying, man, you're gonna have to go to the hospital when we done. One of us going to the hospital because I would have destroyed the Oscar. The police would have to escort because if I couldn't get a hold of that N-word, boy, I'm tearing down stages. I'm slapping, I'm throwing chairs at Jada. I'm slapping off a Tom Cruise. I'm beating Will Packard up in the back. And he's my homie. I'll be like, Will, sorry.
Well, if you would have tossed the mic in the back of his head, that might have been okay.
Nah, I'm going for the gusto, bro.
Violence is not the key.
When I'm done,
he did the right thing, but it didn't
I'm
look
done,
good.
y'all gonna be like, boy,
right thing.
I ain't even sure if y'all want to say y'all know me. I don't really know that guy.
I used to know.
Yeah, I didn't know that bro.
Everybody looking at him like, who was that guy?
Yeah.
Like, we don't even know him.
Star upon swag one.
Facts, short man. Hot topic. Jesus, God, and all the angels could be in front of us. I will fight.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Down.
A woman after my own heart.
Yeah. I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of y'all. I don't know what this nonsense short man talk about. He did the right thing. I'm proud of y'all.
It may not be attractive or satisfying to a lot of people, but he did the right thing.
I don't know.
The right thing for who?
I
Himself?
agree. I agree.
I don't know how you
For
let
the
a grown man
people, for the
smack you.
people, for the
What
culture.
For the culture, for the
For
people.
what culture? The culture.
People.
Hey, that right there. The culture don't want to see no grown black man getting smacked on TV. We want to see you that's what the culture want to see you represent.
This
They do, but we have to show something different.
channel is podcast divided.
Yeah, he let the culture down. Yeah.
The culture wants violence, and we say no violence.
High five, Lola. High five, Lola. High five. Yeah. Oh, did the right thing. Man.
Hey, he did the right thing, like Spike Lee.
If I was his homeboy, I'm rushing them. And then afterwards, I'm beating him up in the back too. Cause you done embarrassed, bro. You done embarrassed us like that.
Embarrass us like this.
Like, come on, son.
So you got to tape the whooping afterwards. You got to tape it so you can post the whooping, right?
You got to, yeah. I'm gonna give him the whooping Will should have gave you, bro. You can't do that.
Oh man,
Yo,
out here and embarrassing us.
Remember old MPs? We done been there, old MPs. We out there with the crew. Homie ain't want to fight. We ran, there's a bunch of them. We ran through dudes, and when we got home, I stuffed him. Boy, that's embarrassing, bro. You out here talking all crazy. This man stepped to you. We all here. You already know how it goes. I already tell him, the moment you start losing, you're gonna start winning again.
He didn't have confidence that was gonna happen.
Man, he should have known that.
He didn't trust it.
We took care of it. We got home, and as soon as he got out of the car, I stuffed him.
You go out there and man renege on you out there. They say started, and we got you, and they renege.
That was in our young wild days when we
was supposed to set it off.
Yeah,
he set back.
Disappointed in these G's, bro. Can't believe it. I don't even know. I don't even know, Lola. I don't even know. Read these, Lola. I don't even know.
She is very toxic, Sean. No lies.
Toxic as a mother.
Oh,
boy.
Chris should have played the role of head of state and been like, security. It's funny now with him and Bernie Mac smacking each other, and he would not smack Will Smith back.
Yeah.
Hell no. I would fight Will everywhere and anywhere I see him.
On sight.
That's like old school. That's old school back in the day, right?
After you hit me on TV, G. We got, they have to, I heard Game say stuff about, one thing I know, Will would have never went up on stage if that was 50 Cent. Well, half of the industry wouldn't have never went up on stage.
No. I don't even think Will would have went on stage and did that to Kevin Hart.
I don't think he might, because Kevin Hart's small, but he definitely wouldn't do it.
He would have probably fought him back though.
Yeah,
Kevin Hart would have fought him back.
Yeah, he wouldn't do it to Chappelle.
He daggone shit, and I think Chappelle should do a whole skit on Jada.
Yeah, Chappelle.
Go on, Chappelle. Stand up for it. Stand up.
Calm down.
Stand up for it and do a whole skit on Jada, yo. Stand for the culture. Dave Chappelle, we calling you out.
Calm down.
What? Why
not? Don't start now.
Hey, and then he released read these so we can get to the apology.
Okay. I would fight Will any and everywhere I see him, or sue the shit out of him and donate the winnings to abuse victims. That's a good idea.
Right. That's
if I had millions, someone would be there to slap people for me.
After you slap me, I ain't donating my two. I was there.
I was gonna say, if I got millions, you shouldn't even be letting people.
Hey, after you done abused me on national TV, I gonna get with the money? Nope, I gotta keep that for myself. Go ahead, Lola.
If I had millions, someone would be there to slap people for me.
Facts. But if they out there in the chairs, I gotta take matters in my own hand. I can't let you get away.
No, that's right.
Can't go down like that.
Yeah, nope. Can't let you get away. First, I ain't letting you walk up on me to do anything to me. We get, once once I saw Will walking to me as a man, once I saw Will walking to me, I'm be like, bro, don't walk up here like that, man.
Right.
Common sense from any man. Will
don't roll up on me.
Will, soon as you got in mic touching range, clunk, all you would have heard was.
You are a man first. F the culture.
Real.
I don't care what he does. From now on, he will be known as the ninja that got slapped.
For real. And you know what's crazy?
That's gonna be in history books.
All the jokes that Chris Rock got a lot of jokes for women. It can't be funny no more because one of them can slap him.
Yeah.
I can't even laugh at those anymore.
They took away superpower.
Come on.
That's a superpower.
Took away superpower, man.
I could never live. Chris could never live this down with me. I know he got a Netflix special coming up. I don't even want to watch it now.
Whoa.
Oh wow. Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that.
Yo, you know the thing is, we have taken we have lived in this PC culture will make males start being like little punks.
That started off as a P. Rounded it off to a P.
Bonks.
It was gonna be a PUS went to a PUN.
Bonks. That's a new word. The bonks. We're gonna call them the bonks.
But for real, we in a culture where it's out of hand now. Like how you as a man sit there and just what I'm supposed to do next?
It's a kind of gentler world.
Kind of gentler world.
Where? Where they got that at?
Oh.
Hell, Will would not even slap me.
Yeah, man. We'll trip it. Hey, read this fake apology, Lola.
Okay. Violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to hear, and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed that my actions and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, all the attendees, and everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family and my King Richard family. I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress. Sincerely, Will. I think the last paragraph is good.
I think that you'd have been apologizing to your family if that was me, because I would have done something to really mess you up, my brother, because we're not living that down.
I said what I said.
You know,
you should have said it.
I did what I did, and it is what it is. This is what she wrote.
This is a season for healing, and I'm here for it.
Really?
Hey, he was doing the work. That was part of his healing.
that broad so toxic is a shame, yo. You know what the funny thing is? You know what I hate? Like I was telling y'all about alopecia. They're weaponizing. Whether we say it's terrible or not, Chris Rock never mentioned that she had alopecia. What he said was she gonna be good for G.I. Jane too. So that mentioned anything about her disease, nothing about a friggin' sickness. He didn't even say you was bald. All he said was G.I. Jane too.
I don't even know what he said. I ain't heard nobody's joke. All I heard was the slap.
So that's why I hate when people be weaponizing certain situations. That hurts people when people do that, man. People they find a way to weaponize certain things and run with it, and it's bad for us in our culture because it does damage to people. You hear they say he was a joke that was, you could tell that the people around him knew, because they've been weaponizing alopecia since this whole thing happened about her and alopecia and this and that and this and that. Okay, fine. I got alopecia too. So when they talk about talked about her disease, the guy mentioned nothing about her having a disease. Nothing at all. That's like if you got AIDS and I said, boy, you skinny. I'm making fun of your disease. I don't know you got AIDS.
That's a good one, Sean. That is a real good one. But it's so true. That was my whole thing I kept saying. I was like, how do they know that Chris Rock knew that she had it and that's why she cut her hair off? You know what I mean? I get that she had her round table. I get that she did an article, but it's a lot of stuff. I mean, how many people know us and probably still haven't even seen one of our videos?
Exactly.
You better share, and subscribe so they get to see it. Yeah. But I mean, it's true. Like how they just automatically assumed he knew, and they turned him into this evil villain. He did not deserve that. He did not deserve that in any kind of way.
I don't think.
But no, that's how they were saying it. That's how they were saying it earlier. They were saying it earlier, like that's what happens when you disrespect a man's wife. And next time you'll think about what you're saying before you say he's a freaking comedian.
Like he had malicious intent.
Yeah, that's no.
That's not cool
at
all.
My homeboy just texted me and said he liked when we was talking about if it was real or not. Tell me, I'll go back to talking if it was real.
I said, let it stand. I told you, let it stand. I told you, let it stand.
Short man said, no, what you said, short man, was Y'all go on and talk about it because I ain't talking about nothing fake.
Yeah.
But then I gotta let it stand now. Now I gotta let it stand.
He threw the hand up. Like, he threw the hand up and got all over it. I ain't talking about nothing fake.
Hey. And he folded his arm like he a baby.
Let it stand. That's all. Hey, listen, let it stand.
Look, how long did that last?
Hey,
Not long
I
enough.
was trying, but y'all pulled me out. Y'all drew me in. I was
next
trying.
word in. He started talking before I could finish the next sentence.
I was trying to stick with it. I was trying to stick with it, but I was trying.
Like, I'm not a quitter.
I tried. See that? I was trying. I kept trying, and then just lost it.
Well, at least you ain't come for me tonight. I'm glad about that.
Yet.
Well, we still got time.
Still got some time.
So he was talking about how we was over there choosing violence.
Well, listen.
Lolo was promoting it. Hell.
I am who I am. I'm not promoting it. The choices that I make in my life are for me.
Look, listen.
For the rest of y'all.
Usually podcasts don't promote violence, but you slap me.
Smack me and I'll smack you back.
Yeah, see that? Just what the song said.
Listen.
Exactly what the song said.
I don't even know what to say after that, because after you slap me, I don't know.
You know what I hear?
Huh?
All around the
Wow.
world, slap.
Yep.
That's what I heard.
Wow.
Wow.
I heard it in Japanese.
Wow. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Yep.
My name out your
And he said, I will. Well, he said, I am, or I will. You can't even. Hey, after a man, okay, come on.
That made it worse. That part made it worse.
That really made it worse. Listen, it really did. I won't go say nothing because I'm trying to
being
stand behind Chris Rock.
He was the host of the show. Professionalism. That's all.
Standing and being
Hey,
all right,
professional.
Chris
Host of the show, professionalism. That's all.
Yes.
I was like, man.
You offended the audience member. They made a request. He said yes to the request. That's all.
I hope Chris Rock is somewhere right now writing up a whole roast for Jada. If he come back with a whole roast,
I'm looking for Dave Chappelle to roast her. That's what I'm looking for.
I think they should team up.
Earthquake.
I think every comedian should team up and do a Jada roast because of it.
They're gonna be telling jokes about that slap.
Yo, you know what upset me the worst, yo?
What's up?
It's clear to me that this dude been going through some issues, and he put that issues out on
Word. True that. True.
You know, remember August Alstina made her song telling him that he couldn't hit it right. That's why she chose him, and he couldn't do this. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Did it featuring Rick Ross.
She had a whole red table about how he won't performing well.
Yeah. And then gonna talk about that's not what she meant. Like we ain't
talk your man business like that. Talk your family business. How you gonna come out and do that though? That's not cool.
Listen, she's been playing. I mean, if he like it, I love it. I guess that's supporting his wife. I don't have a husband.
I have a movie. Everybody that's watching, I have a movie for you. This it's kind of has a little bit of this in it, but it also has in it. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. It's a classic for that. So it's
Didn't we talk about this last week?
Yes, but it's your boy though. Ben Affleck and Anna De Palmas or whatever her name is. Anna De Armas or whatever.
I think we're more entertaining. Check us out.
I'm saying, check us out. But you gotta watch
last week.
You gotta watch that podcast about turning a hoe into a housewife. Then watch the movie, and you'll see why you can't do it. I'm just telling you, or why you shouldn't do it.
You gotta read it with some pizzazz.
The slap heard around the world.
Jesus.
You know they had a series like that.
Listen, can you be the man? Can you live the rest of your life knowing that man them slap you on national TV? And you ain't did nothing. You ain't even making a.
But what at this point you can't. At this point, what can he do? Nothing. You gotta let it go.
Yeah.
Gotta let it go.
Yeah. No, you don't. He always pull up at the
Yes, he
Belair
do.
mansion and run up on him and Jada and Jaden. Willow
Know
too.
about
So
that,
she be
man.
out here acting like she's super thug, whipping her hair back and forth, and I catch it and.
Corey, I don't want you to go to jail.
Yes, this is crazy how people are mad at Jada, but will not.
Yo,
Will ain't in his right mind. Of
I said
course
that to
he
my
not.
homeboy today, and he gonna tell me about, man, bro. Yo, you gotta see what Will. Remember, Will been a star since he was a kid. What's your point?
And
I was trying to find the punchline.
I was about to ask you about the punchline. Where we at?
I was lost.
And a hush. Sorry, homeboy.
Yeah.
A hush all over the crowd on that one.
Yeah, I was like, what's the point? Yo, there's no reason. And then he quick to why he ain't defend her from August meat?
Cause she wanted it, duh.
Why he ain't told August to leave her out of his mouth?
Cause she
Leave my
wanted
wife
it in there.
out of your mouth. That's what he
She
should have
wanted
been
it in
saying.
there. She put it in there.
Yo, you know what's disgusting about that? She have practically the biggest black star in Hollywood, except for The Rock. But The Rock act like he ain't black.
Right.
Man,
So
whatever.
yeah.
Later for that.
So but then you go to the Water Boy, August Alstina. Boy ain't had a hit since '82.
I mean, but he can sing though.
But he ain't had a hit since '82.
Okay, he hitting it though. He don't need no hit.
You got a point. That one hit transferred to the next.
Yeah, that's it right there. He can hit the spot.
He hit it.
He might not have to hit songs, but he hitting that spot. That's what she needed.
Oh man, listen, man. I don't know if Will and these guys plan it. I'm hoping that it's planned because I can't see how a man just let another man do that to him. It's the stuff that the dude that trained him how to do gimmicks in the movies do. He's showing you that. See Chris tuck his neck. See his neck is tucked. That's to lessen the impact of the slap. You see how Will is throwing his hand. He's not throwing it like regular, like how me and you would have throw.
I guess it's put into practice to lessen the blow, then, huh?
It makes it make a lot more noise when he throw it like that because he's just using the tip of his fingers. So the dude's showing you.
He's using what he learned to survive the slap, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, don't.
So
Oh, that hurts still though.
Yeah, it's still gonna hurt. It's not gonna not hurt, but it just doesn't hurt as
You're gonna have the palm on the face.
One open hand.
Caught an
first of all,
okay, what is going on with Chris Rock's face though? Is it me or does he just really look different?
They saying that it's
they put like pad and makeup over it to make it lessen the impact. But for me, I didn't even care about none of that. Look at Will's hand. You think an N-word can come slap me like that?
Like you carrying a train.
Hated it. Hated it.
Yo,
hey, that can't stand.
I ain't even smacking nobody like that.
Now he got a problem with it now.
That cannot stand right there. That can't stand. That can't stand. That part cannot stand. That cannot stand, Lola. It cannot stand.
He was about to serve up a platter.
Like he carrying a tray of sauce or something. That cannot stand. Like you talking about, you want a glass of champagne? No, that cannot stand.
Okay.
Everything else but that.
This was limp.
Yes, honey.
I mean,
it didn't even look like
it. Through look better than that. The follow through look better than that. That can't stand. Come on.
Yes, honey.
That's the last slap standing. That can't stand.
Man. Shout out to Sheree. Sheree home. Big up, Dre.
Word. Big up.
Keep your head up out there, Dre.
Right.
That's crazy, man. I don't know, dog. Ladies, don't encourage your man to go fight battles he don't have to fight.
Right.
We ain't talking about the ladies that got sense.
Mm-hmm.
We already know y'all know what to do. We talking about shorties that feel like you know, your man need to go down there and defend your honor, whether it sends him to the grave or not. As long as he defending you, that's how he's showing you he a real man. And that's sad, yo. A lot of brothers are in their grave because of that certain scenario right there. And a lot more gonna make it to their grave just because of that certain scenario right there.
Mm-hmm. And in conclusion, also, don't let nobody slap you.
You don't even I ain't even got to it yet, Lord. I
Silence
wasn't
is
gonna miss
not
that
the
part.
key.
I was gonna hit you with, boy, but let me tell you something. Almighty gotta take me home after a ninja slapped me. Almighty gotta do what he gotta do because I ain't letting that slide.
Some things can slide, but
That
they
ain't one of them.
not that.
You know? That ain't one of them, bro.
Mm-mm.
You know? I can't, you know. I as a man, I don't even know how I can live with myself after that. I just keep thinking that in my head, like, how do I explain that to myself in the morning when I wake up, knowing that the whole world laughing at me for getting smacked?
Yeah, because
Everybody
Jesus.
talking about, well, we gotta give Chris. He was professional. He didn't miss
What
a
did the
beat.
5 fingers say to the face?
Will Smith.
Smack.
Will Smith. That's what it said. Yeah, man, it's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't like it. No, Shannon Sharp told him, boy. Shannon Sharp.
Oh yeah, Shannon Sharp, boy. He had me rolling.
I don't even watch
Rolling, yo.
Hey, Shannon ain't playing, boy. Shannon
He ain't playing at all.
Shannon, hey, he the realest commentator on TV. Everybody else beat around the bushes. Hey, Marcellus Wiley, all them dudes like, yeah, you know, he could have did it a different way. Shannon said, boy, I would have whooped you. Or you'd have to whoop me.
Oh boy.
That's how, hey, because I know that's what they all thinking. They just don't want to sound like, man.
Yeah.
Like, yo, as a man, not letting that slide.
Mm-hmm.
Not. Keep your hands to
You gotta
yourself.
make a choice.
Keep your hands to yourself, and maybe the both of us will get back home to our family. You don't.
Mm-hmm.
Strong possibility one of us ain't.
Facts.
So, you know, I you know, you don't hear me saying you ain't gonna make it home. Anything can happen.
Mm-hmm. One of us.
Yeah.
Anything.
Strong possibility one of us ain't gonna make it home. Keep your hands to yourself, you know. Enjoy your woman. Don't talk to my woman, and hopefully my woman have enough sense to know that if she getting a little back and forth conversation with somebody, she ain't gonna come home and put a battery in my back for me to go out there and murder somebody or somebody who murder me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, this conversation was great, man.
It was.
You know,
I love it.
It definitely was.
You know, I wanted to do the if it real or fake last. You notice it's at the back of the title. I just wanted to run it by y'all before, but not this stand on it ninja. This stand on it ninja come out. Why the actors
They don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about no fake stuff.
First he said, why these actors want to act?
These jokers, man. What are they doing?
What
are you doing, guys?
Why would an actor act? Tell me, riddle me this, riddle me that.
That can't stand.
No, man. Hey, you know what I noticed? People like when we talk ignorant crap, yo. These ninjas here, we making sense, and these ninjas talk about, hey man, talk about it not being.
Yeah, I'm still in short man's line for everything, man. And from now on, yo, when someone talking some nonsense, some fake stuff, I'll be like, I don't want to talk about nothing fake. Let someone sit around me. Let someone try to sit around me lying on something. I'll be like, I don't want to talk about nothing fake.
I ain't talking about it.
Oh yeah, I gotta do it like that. I ain't talking about nothing fake.
And then grab his key and start talking right back. Well, you know what happened was.
Man, short man, you be.
I was against it until I was for it.
You make for you know, when we have them the shows where we revisit stuff.
Yeah.
Short man makes some bad.
Classic.
Yeah, man.
Another classic.
Look, you need to take the snippet.
Anderson
Cooper, and I ain't talking about face. he He can be the. He can make all of our little clippings.
Go through these one of them days and just cut them out for real, yo.
I gotta stop laughing so much
Time
though.
consuming. One of these days,
I'm laughing too much lately. I gotta stop laughing so much.
I'm gonna just cut them. Yeah, man. But I love this conversation, guys. Thanks for joining us. I was the Sherry. Big up yourself. Big up Dre.
We miss you, Sheree.
Mr. Sheree.
Um,
See you Thursday, girl.
hopefully, we hear an announcement that it's fake tomorrow, so I could actually watch. Cause I can't take Chris Rock as a man until I find out this is fake. I can't. I can't, dog. I will not accept it. Until I hear Chris Rock.
His man card has been revoked.
Fake watch for you.
Yeah.
Fake watch. Let me stand watch. I'm gonna be
Until I
looking for you.
out. I can't take it.
I still respect you, Chris Rock.
I don't.
You stood there solid as a rock and took that smack.
No pun intended.
Real professional. Real
professional, you know.
I would have rocked Will right in his jaw. Come on. But hey, to each his own. See y'all Thursday.
Later.
We'll be back here to deliberate when I do one of my sermons. I'm coming out again as Pastor Izzle. Well, look out for that this Thursday. We back for some relationship topics, man. This one was good. We might have to mention some of this. We got to see how this turns out on live TV going on. We out of here, people. Love y'all. Thanks for the donation, Corey. Thank you,
Corey. Thanks for you all.
Don't forget to go watch these videos of the AGP crew. Tell you a little bit about themselves. Jump in the comments section. Give them a shout out. Show them that you love them. And keep supporting us, man. Thank you, man. We love this.
Good night.
We out of here.
Bye.